Bartender, I really did it this time. Broke my parole to have a good time. When I got home, it was 6 a.m. The door was locked, so I kicked it in. She was tripping on the bills. I think she was high on some pills. She threw my shit out into the yard. Then she called me a bum and slapped me real hard. And in my drunken stupor, I did what I should have never done. Now I'm sitting here talking to you, drunk and on the run. I'm sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car and crashed that piece of shit and then stepped away. Give me beers till they get here. Yeah, I know the sun is coming up, and y'all are probably getting ready for closing up. But I'm trying to drown my soul. I'm tired of this life on the dirt road. Everything that I love is gone, and I'm tired of hanging on. She got me sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She stole my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car and crashed that piece of shit and then stepped
Guess
away.
it was meant to be. Romance is misery, so much for memories. And now I'm headed to the penitentiary. See me on TV, the next cop series. I am a danger. I guess I should have did something about my anger, but I never learned. Real things I don't concern. I'm full of kerosene on everything I love and watch it burn. I know it's my fault, but I wasn't happy it was over. She threw a fit, so I crashed that piece of shit.
And now I'm going back again, back to the pen to see my friends. When we all pile out that county van, they'll ask me where I've been. I've been at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car. I crashed that piece of shit and then stepped away.
Now, Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals, and you, sir, do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer drinking from glass. A Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable. In 14 years, they are decomposable, and unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Freddie Mac can kiss my ass. Woo! Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I really love how you're easy to stack, but I really hate how you're easy to crack. 'Cause when beer runs down in front of my back, well, that, my friends, is quite yucky. But I have to admit that the ladies get smitten, admiring how sharply my first name is written on you with a Sharpie when I get to hitting on them to help me get lucky. Red Solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo cup. What? I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I've seen you in blue and I've seen you in yellow, but only you, Red, will do for this fella, 'cause you are the abbot to my Costello, and you are the fruit to my loom. Here we go now. Red Solo cup, you're more than just plastic. You're more than amazing, you're more than fantastic. And believe me that I'm not the least bit sarcastic when I look at you and say, Red Solo cup, you're not just a cup.
No, God, no.
You're my friend.
Friend. Lifelong.
Thank you for being my friend. Red Solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Red Solo cup. Red Solo. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Red Solo cup. Oh, Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Let's have a party. Proceed.
And there you go. There's 2 points of view about your alcoholism. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Courtesy of the band Rehab, starting us off with Sitting in a Bar, finishing up with Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith. How's that for a mixture of songs, Kadant?
Only way to have made it better is if we added a third, which would have been, well, actually, there's a couple more that we could have added, but Alcoholic by Exhibit, Shots by LMFAO, what's the other one? Blame It on the Alcohol is the third one that I would have probably decided to just throw into, hey, guess what? Here's your sign. You have a drinking problem list.
I thought you were going to come up with Winehouse.
Nope. No, let me correct myself. No.
That's one of Joker's favorite songs.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
See, when you had told me pre-stream, the 5 minutes that I'd actually made it in, that you were going to play 2 songs about alcoholism and one of them was country, I half expected Margaritaville.
I don't know. I honestly, I don't think of Jimmy Buffett as country. I always thought of him more as soft rock or lazy singer-songwriter.
Well, that's fair. I don't know. Like, everybody can have a lazy song every once in a while, and country's no exception. But I don't know the majority of Jimmy Buffett songs. So I can't say. I just know Margaritaville because it's been played so often.
Now, of course, you have to give it to country music, though, because they have more alcoholism songs than anybody else.
Well, considering some of the other songs they sing, I don't wonder why.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of country songs are really sad. At least a lot of the ones that I've heard. But they tend to be really sad. And so I'm just like, no, sadness, alcoholism, hand in hand.
I've always been a fan of honky tonk country. You know, the kind that you hear in a bar with sawdust floors. I've always been a fan of that because that is music that speaks to the heart of the alcoholic and makes them want to get up and dance like shit.
And thus sober them up, thus make them lose their buzz, thus make them need to go back to get more drinks.
No, honestly, I think they just get drunker and then they dance worser. And that's okay. Little piano honky tonk is good for the soul. Ah, nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wonderful thing. Let me do this. I'll just preemptory. I know there's a couple few people running tonight.
Yeah.
And I just read your post. I think most everybody knows about the magic of the no context tweet now that listens on a regular basis. That's not. It's not a bad thing. I love the gimmick, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like a lot of people though will be like, "Dad, why did you post that? That's the first thing I saw when I got up." I'm like, listen to IRS. Damn it.
Well, and
Just
honestly,
give me the context. I'm like, that ruins the context of no context tweet.
well, and honestly, when I get like a DM from Stone Mexican guy, like, what the fuck are you doing with this?
Mm-hmm.
Then I know I've done something special. Then again, perhaps I could be just the special one, and I'm okay with that. Crayons are delicious. Yeah, there's a lot of people running tonight. I know Mad Metal Man's got one of his toxic streams going on.
Yeah.
I think Trippy's still running.
He wasn't when I last checked. But the dump was.
Oh yeah, UA's always running.
Yeah. Which is good because I was worried. Because last I'd heard he may not have been, and so knowing that he's still going is always a good thing.
Well, I mean, it's not like he doesn't have like 8 channels anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So one go down, one come up. But yeah, it apparently, and this is allegedly, there's been some blowback from him being friends with AP. So, you know, whatever.
Alright, so I have done the thing before where pretty much I was on the whole boat of if you associate with this person then you're garbage. I've done that.
Well,
But I figured out since then that no, because you can wind up like being friends or friendly or close to with garbage people without being garbage yourself. And people get into beefs all the time. And sometimes when a beef happens, automatically one side or another will label the other as garbage. And it's like, that's not entirely the case. You know?
well,
Shitty things can get said, shitty things can be done. And at the moment, you're mad. And you're on your side of things. And you believe what you want to believe about your side of things, while hating any and everything about the other side of things.
What?
I don't know. I feel like I'm talking in circles right now. My brain's a little like fried. It was a long day. It was
But
there was some good parts, but the good parts were mostly there to just were pretty much like mainly a band-aid for me to mask all the more stressful and frustrating parts.
I feel like there should be like some Barry Manilow playing slowly back behind you and softly.
Nah.
Yeah, that crescendo to build up. You made it through the rain,
I mean, I'm here.
or Copacabana, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm, I'm. Well, I tell you what. Let's do the good mornings, and then we'll go to the big screen.
Okay.
Good morning, Buzz of the Hive. Good morning, Goat Man. Good morning, Shamus Darby. Good morning, A Viable Ninja. See, I did it this quick and early so we could just get through the list real quick for you.
So, good morning, Buzz of the Hive. Good morning, Shamus Darby. And good morning, A Viable Ninja.
You missed one.
Wait, did I?
Yeah.
I swear you only said 3 names.
No, I said good morning to Goat Man.
Oh, I'm sorry, Goat Man. I apologize. Like I said, my brain is kind of mush, and now that I've had like an hour without the appropriate distraction, things are settling in, so it's hitting me.
Well, that sounds like a good thing.
Yeah.
By the way, we're talking about no context tweets.
Yes.
Down in the descriptor, of course. If we do a no context tweet, we will tell you. And if you want to hop over and take a look at the actual photographic evidence, then yeah, right there's the link. You don't have to go hunting. I should also mention that tonight is night 9. Show number 9. And this is the pass or fail for A Viable Ninja. So if he survives the night as the Intergender Champion of the World, then he will join the Hall of the Immortals. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, let's do the WWE voice. Only then will he join the Hall of the Immortals. Cats, you're fucking up my gimmick. Jesus. So yes, if he makes it through the night, then yeah, I'll have to go change that graphic tomorrow, and have him join the ranks of Ghost Dog 999, Gulf City Outlaw, and Turish. So there you go. And if he does make it through this night, he'll have the opportunity to do something that no others have, to become the GOAT, the greatest of all time. So, a lot on the line. Too bad we don't have good old JR calling the shots on this one. But yeah, to hop back to what we were talking about, I'm friendly with Joker and have been for some time. Pretty much since he came onto the nets. And he did the crossover. I wasn't there in the beginning. That was the whole Errol Mariachi thing, and there was another stream where he was a part of. But yeah, we've been friendly for quite a while. Now, he's friends with Tonka, or friendly. Let's use that terminology. He's friendly with Tonka. I am not. But that does not inhibit us talking with each other.
Yeah.
You know, it's whoever you get along with, you get along with, and it doesn't mean that everybody falls into lockstep with it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, that happens in regular life too. You know, like I have two friends who one just does not like the other. But neither of them get upset with me for hanging out with the other.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real reason, with the exception of being on the interwebs. People like to dogpile. They I don't know what it is about the gang mentality about when somebody goes down, they just want to add some extra boots. And good morning, Nurse Wifey.
Hi, Mama Nursey. But it's yeah, I guess it's one of those mentalities. It's also I can't say it's necessarily meant to be a dog pile. I kind of want it to say like it's almost I suppose like, you know, a brother in arms kind of mentality where it's just like, yo, I got your back, bro. You know, and especially if one or the other can point out something that's wrong and frowned upon and negative and blah 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 about, you know, the either side, and it's just like, yo, I could point out what's wrong with the guy on the other side, and I see what you mean, and I got your back. And then on the inverse, you know, it's the same thing. It's mirror images.
By the way, good morning to Grant Sanford.
Hi, Grant Sanford.
He says, "You mean people can be adults? Get the fuck out of here! You're YouTubing wrong."
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how YouTube.
Now, I kind of have a different opinion of it. It kind of feels like to me that, you know, people dogpile and they'll lay the boots on. So they're not the ones who get put under the microscope. You know, if they join in with this kind of stuff, it basically clears them because they're following along with the mentality. Because if you try to break it up or step into it, that's where you can. That's where people will turn their ire on you. And you know, possibly start trying to push your shit in. By the way, good morning, Detlef Eritine.
Hi, Detlef Eritine. Well, all right. It's like this. I'm close with Anti-Hero. And recently he and Sparky's Tech Corner had, you know, a bit of
falling out.
A clashing of heads, and I'm still friends with Sparky. Both of them are aware of this. In fact, you know, anybody that I talk to already knows that, like, yeah, I'm still friends with Sparky. Yeah, I'm still close with Anti. Like, I still talk with them, and nobody, like, the closest I've gotten to any kind of like discussion about it was, well, you know, just be careful.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
That's it. You know, like, that's it. Nobody tries to, you know, lump me in with one side or another because they're just like, you know, it's who you're gonna hang out with, but just be careful about it. And so that's to me, that's them treating me with respect. And I appreciate that. You know, I still talk with plenty of people, and I don't get shit from sides about it. Mind you, I'll get like a little bit of, hey, watch yourself.
Yeah, I just essentially have a hard time dealing with people who have a full-on rage boner against certain people. And then when they slip, which inevitably anybody who's human does, they'll take that, and whether it's small or blatantly obvious, they will run it into the ground, grab the flag, run around, start waving it, to basically try to signal some type of superiority. And it's like, okay, we get it. We know you guys don't like this guy. We know you're trashing him out. You have been trashing them out. You got to plant your flag on the hill. You won a battle, not necessarily a war. Just, if you want to celebrate and pop the cork, then yeah, go ahead and do that. But don't expect to get back pats the whole goddamn time. That's what drives me nuts.
Well, no, but that's just how they go, and that's their prerogative. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. People will believe what they want to believe. It's just as simple as that. There are some people who you can kind of get them to see okay, but most of the time it's just a lot of wasted breath. And it takes time to realize it. It can take plenty of people plenty of time to just realize y'all gotta Elsa that shit and let it go.
Yeah, I mean,
if that's the high they want to ride on, then that's the high they want to ride on, and that's okay too. They're allowed,
And
yeah.
And good morning to Cult of Krill.
Hi, Cult of Krill.
It's a hard thing to deal with when you're running around on the interwebs, because there are a lot of people out on the interwebs trying or seeking validation. That they're looking for their opinion to matter. Sometimes they want to get into a group that they think is of like mind, or I guess there can be a little bit of a popularity contest going on. And that helps to soothe their egos. That helps to bolster them up. And honestly, if it's a personal growth kind of thing, I think it's kind of okay. But if it's at the cost of others, to where you have to drag them down, or you have to get your boots dirty, you have to bloody them up, then I don't necessarily find any true value in that.
Well, Doc, here's some more food for thought from the psychological end.
Oh, by the way, let's say hi to Satan and Satire, and then roll.
Hi, Satan and Satire.
Good morning. All right.
From a psychological standpoint, because you were talking about, it's some people need that validation, and so they'll go looking for people who will give them that sense of validation, and help their egos. What if it's something a little simpler, where they're just looking for people who will speak nicely to them and talk to them and communicate with them, because otherwise they're lonely.
Well, I mean, you fall into groups that you do or don't get along with. I run around the neighborhoods quite a bit, and there are some people that I really enjoy talking to. There are some people I really don't. So I just, natural gravitational pull. to the people that I like, and then there are people that I don't like that I just drift off, float away from. And I guess it might be because of my age that I'm not looking for what a lot of people are looking for, because I mean, you can agree that most of the people that are active around the interwebs in our neighborhood usually are like late 20s to mid 30s. You know, somewhere mid 20s to mid 30s. And it might just be a perspective thing. But yeah, I would think that there would be some type of emotional qualifier when it comes to it, or I see that a lot on the interwebs. By the way, good morning to Deitwa.
Hi, Deidwa. One. So the internet is vast, and not everybody is a cookie cutter copy of each other.
Sure.
But there's plenty of people who get on the internet just for the sake of some semblance of connection, and I mean like a comfortable connection, somebody they feel comfortable talking to. There are a lot of introverts on the internet where socially, out there in the world, they get a little overwhelmed by humans, as they are. It's difficult for them to just get out there and just, blah, and talk and do all that jazz. But on here, it's a lot easier, and a lot of their smaller inner qualities, like they're not smaller, they're hidden, they're hidden like deep down inside. Like I could talk about this all day, or I could talk about that, and blah blah blah. Well, on the internet, you have a higher chance of finding like minds, and it's safe, and then you don't have to worry about feeling alone. And it's kind of one of those things where it's a beautiful thing about the internet. And then there's other things where it's like, once you find those people, with whom you can share that like-minded quality, or that similarity, or something that you guys can talk about, and if you start forming an actual like connection, like a bond in some way, shape, or form, once it starts building, it becomes one of those things where it's like, well, I don't want to lose this, and I'm more than willing to stand up for my friend when they're going in a beef with another, and it winds up becoming one of those where it's just like, I don't think it's necessary. Like I said, I don't think it's necessarily dogpiling. I really do feel it's the brothers in arms kind of mentality. Like, I got your back on this. I got your back. I see the wrong that you're pointing out, and I got your back on this.
Well, it's a double-edged sword, because there are people that are on the interwebs, and they're here because, like Bobby Boucher, they don't have what you call the social skills. But then there are other people on here who don't have the social skills either, but they use it as a bludgeon. Basically, to exploit their anonymity. Because most everybody picks a character, has a cartoon avatar, and I think it's a dangerous line to walk, because of the fact that you can weaponize it and feel no errant responsibility for the things that you do and the things that you say on the interwebs. By the way, good morning, Antoine, and good morning, Sir Adamantine.
Hi, Antoine. Hi, Addie. Well, yeah, that's the avatars that people use. They're a double-edged sword in and of themselves because they do provide that sense of protection of anonymity, which can be great, but at the same time, when you're talking to a cartoon head, when you're talking to an avatar, it's easy to forget there is a person behind there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Addie's not a person. He's actually a griffin.
That could be true.
And you're obviously a mummy.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a cunt.
Well, no, technically I'm not a mummy, but I have been mummified by being wrapped by bandages.
I mean, you're old enough, so it's...
Yeah. It's all falling apart. It doesn't hurt to wrap an ace bandage around it to keep it attached.
Yeah. But that's one of the things that I forget. I forget that regularly. And I can let myself get a little out of control. You know? Because I'm hiding behind this cartoon avatar. I am. It is one of my shields, and so every once in a while I'll just fucking go off because I can, because it's safe to, you know. And then I realize, oh shit, no, I am a person, and not only am I a person, the person that I'm bitching at, that I'm just railing into, is also a person. And each individual person goes through their individual strifes and sufferings.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on in other people's lives. I don't. Now, mind you, I'm still going to be pissed off at some people because, fuck you and wanting to put somebody's thumbs out with your eyes. I'm still going to be pissed off at some people because they'll say and do disgusting things. But at the same time, I'm trying to remember, well, maybe they forgot that there are actual people behind these avatars. Or they're just that stupid. Like,
well,
you got to be accountable for what you...
It falls back to the no repercussions thing.
Yeah.
So it's, there are two sides of this coin, and one of them's incredibly ugly.
And you gotta take some accountability for your words and your actions. Hopefully, mostly when it comes to the internet, hopefully mostly just your words. Like, you have to be accountable for that. If you take certain actions, you have to be accountable for that. And just try and remember that we are people. All of us are people. Behind these pictures that we show, there's a person talking. There's a person doing things. There's a person with thoughts and feelings and struggles and joys and all of that. And gods, I'm getting too sentimental. Let's talk about something stupid.
I oppose we can. May I task you to throw some links? I've only thrown out a few. So maybe we can get not some deeper conversation, because I'm sure probably I'm probably assured of the fact that there's a gaming and yelling out there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he could be at the toxic stream. By the way, if anybody, if this isn't quite your speed, Mad Metal Man is running. So, and he does a random toxic stream, which can be kind of fun.
I mean,
Or that's not quite your speed. The dump was going, and that's usually got some fun little videos and nostalgia boners for everyone. So if that's what you want, then there you go. I don't know about anybody else. Those were the only two people I was subscribed to that it shows live, aside from us.
I don't think I'm subscribed to our show.
Really?
Yeah, you can't sub to yourself, can you?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Yeah. Well, you want to know what's really pissing me off right now? That goddamn layout changeover in Twitter. That is irritating the fuck out of me right now. Oh, by the way, good morning to Alistair Mycroft, who says, "Oh
Hi,
God,
Alistair.
are you two clowns still rambling on about please no bully?" And then he misspells some shit. Let's all be and misspell shit again. God damn it! You've got all the time in the world, Alistair. Slow down. Take your time. This is not a race.
Yeah. Well, no, it. Listen, if bullying is your thing, then I guess that's your thing. People are going to do what they're going to do, and
Yeah.
they're going to do it for the reasons they want to do it.
Yeah, I have people try to roll up on me almost on the daily, and I laugh about it because I understand the principle of bullying, and to me, it's some of the best comedy out there. You know what? Oh yeah, Nick Rakita's on too.
I don't know who that is.
He's the lawyer guy.
Oh, okay. So if you guys want some lawyery stuff, there's that one too. I'm not. By the way, quick statement of clarification. I'm not trying to get rid of anybody. I'm just trying to give you guys the options that are available. Because you have them, and it doesn't have to be us. And we're okay with that. We like supporting the people we like.
Yeah, and Mad Middleman does not like. Once again, there are no time slots on the fucking internet, but he runs only occasionally. So
And he attempted to run last night, but it had some technical difficulties.
And Buzz, if you can't roll up on anybody, that's a you problem. You should try DDP yoga because flexibility is definitely a good thing, especially the older you get. By the way, good morning, Race Jacobson, and good morning.
Hi, Race.
Yeah, we're just not syncing up on the good mornings, are we?
I'm so sorry.
And good morning to William Stenchever.
Hi, William.
And William has promised that he's going to bully me right off the net.
All right. Well,
That's awesome.
I wish you luck in whatever endeavors make you feel good about you.
Yeah, I mean, good luck on that. Everybody's got to have a goal, a brass ring that they think they can grab. Do not set goals that you believe are unachievable.
Yeah.
Let me do this. I'll send out another link. Have you sent out any links?
No.
Would you like to?
Oh.
And there are people who are in the chat who already have links. So,
yeah. By the way, speaking of chat, hi, Blind Press.
Wait, did I miss Blind Press?
Oh, Blind Press popped in afterwards. No worries.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Blind Press.
Trippy. Trippy just got in.
And good morning, Trippy. Wait a minute. What's Ninja saying? Read my comment by Alistair's. It's a classic Truck Nuts comment. Yeah, meme weeb text. We don't necessarily follow Alistair, even though Aiden's a friend of ours. But then again, when she plays the ukulele, we got a mutant boot.
The original cock gripping griffin wanker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, if you see me on some Discord streams, you will see that I have that I enjoy the name cock gripping. So I have there's some streams that I go on to where you'll see that name pop up. So I appreciate that. That's a form of fandom that I can enjoy. When people actually take the time to be a little bit creative about personal insults. I'm good with that.
Real quick to address something in the chat. Trippy, how's your life insurance policy? That's gonna be important, I promise.
Do we send? Yeah. Let's. It all depends on. Yeah, actually, I was just gonna say that. Sorry, I'm doing DM thing.
No,
I can't. I cannot tell you whom you should link. Hey, you own half the show anyway.
I know, but I also don't know who you already have linked. I mean, I know of some of the people you already have linked, because, super secret DM group. But I don't know the entire list, and it's just like, if they're not answering your link, why would they answer mine kind of thing? So, meh. Plus, like I said, things are catching up, and my brain is a little woof.
Well, I'll send one off the blind if she wants to.
Oh, that'd be nice. I haven't talked to her. We haven't talked to her in a while.
Well, that's because she leads like a normal life. She normally doesn't have any problems going to sleep.
People with their normal sleep schedules, like regular human beings.
Okay, so I did want to make sure that I brought this up because I kind of glossed over it. Fuck you, Twitter, and your format changes. Because now they're trying to get you, if you go to Twitter on PC, they're trying to format it like it is on your phone. And I really hate that fucking setup.
Really?
I do not like it, Sam, I am.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but like the setup on my phone is really like it's almost like regular Twitter, just slightly inverted. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like instead of all the tabs that you have to click at the top, they're at the bottom. That's the main difference for Twitter on my phone, and then like I can just pull up a thingy on instead of the bar already being up there that shows like where you can click your head to go to your page and like to find your settings and stuff like that. Instead of that being swiped over, it's always just I don't know.
No, it's more of if you take a look at it. A viable ninja drops 20, thank you, sir, and says, "My spot." Yeah, it's going to be a tough one to say that he won't go into the hall. I cannot say that at all.
Ooga, fucking the Ooga cunts.
Doc.
Good morning, Trippy. Good morning, Sir Adamantine.
Our mutual arrival is purely coincidental.
Yeah, we weren't just like hanging out or nothing.
Right.
We're not on the same drugs. That's for
You
sure.
guys, you two weren't in like a quiet little
Absolutely
sexy
not.
side DM
Ugh.
like hang out together.
He doesn't like my back boobs.
Trippy, put the boobs away, please.
Those
And
are my
we're
back
do-
boobs.
and whatever we may or may not be on, they're definitely not the same drugs.
Get on. Did I tell you I used to squeeze my ex's back tits?
Yes, you did.
I used to go.
By the way, Trippy, speaking of exes, how is that life insurance policy?
I don't have one, but you can have the money from it.
No, I'm good. No, I'm gonna have to turn down your proposal. I'm just saying, like at this point,
I don't think I have any life
married
insurance.
for love. Like, just give me the money. Like,
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's.
are you old? Are you rich? Are you close to death? Are you rich? Like, boom. Like, screw it. Like, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, I'll throw a no context tweet.
Okay.
The difference between this is kind of the difference between the old setup and the new setup for Twitter.
Wait,
And-
you don't like it?
No, I hate it. I fucking hate it because
Are you talking about the PC version or
Yeah. because the PC version, all your tabs run along the top, and in the phone version they run down the left side.
Mm-hmm.
And
And that's how they got
No,
it.
they don't. Not for my phone
Or
anyway.
PC. For the PC, it runs down the left side.
yeah,
I had the PC version updated today, and I think it's better.
I like it too. It seems to be quicker. A hell of a lot quicker.
Well, maybe it's just a boomer thing.
yeah. I don't need to be quick, guys. I don't have a lot of time left on this earth, so speed is not
It
a concern
sucks,
for
man.
me.
I know. Every time I look at Facebook, because I do that like once every 3 years, I notice that changes, and I'm like, how the fuck do I look at stuff on here?
I don't know about quicker, but Doc, why I like it is because when you go to the messages, it's like a list of all the people, and then if you click on the one you want, their messages are there, which is better than what was going on before.
Oh, don't put that kind of curse on me, Blind. She said, I really do want to come on, but I'll end up staying up way too late and my kid will kill me tomorrow. And then says, however, if you're still going when I wake up, I'll join. How dare you?
Oh, BP, you should totally be on.
You get 1 minute of sleep. Go.
No, I mean, having to stay good God. We tried and we tried and we tried. And Cadet and I talked about this, about how long the actual IRS should go. And I know we do go over, but we were initially like, 3 to 4 hours, that seems long enough. Because then you get around the 6 o'clock time and people start waking up and they start doing those, welcome to the morning streams. When our stream is more like get the fuck to bed stream.
Yeah. Makes sense.
We're the go to fuck to sleep stream.
Yeah.
You guys should read that sometime. Go to fuck to sleep.
Struck for that?
Blind's like you could totally go till 7. No.
I read Go to Fuck to Sleep on a stream. I mean, I read it myself, but yeah, I did it with Brooke. You guys ever read that? No.
You did it with Brooke.
No.
Wait a
It's a
minute,
book
you
called
can
Go to Fuck to
read?
Sleep. It's a book called Go to Fuck to Sleep, and there was an audio version of it that was read by what's his face, the actor guy,
Samuel
Black
L.
dude.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Was it Samuel L. Jackson or was it the other guy?
No,
The guy that played
no,
Jesus?
because Samuel L. Jackson's the guy who says
Dear God.
fuck all the time.
Yeah. Well, then it was probably him, but I don't know. I
Because
wanted
he
to
was
say it was the other dude. The guy that
because he
played,
was sick and fucking tired of those motherfucking snakes on that motherfucking plane.
I was thinking of the guy that played God in Bruce Almighty.
Oh, Jim
That's
Carrey.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
Oh,
Freeman.
wait, yeah.
That's
No,
who I thought read it, but yeah, now that you said Morgan Freeman, I'm thinking it must have been Sam Jackson.
I've most
Tabby.
definitely never fallen asleep on a stream ever.
Ever. Not once ever.
Yeah,
Check his channel.
I have said this many times before, and I stay true to it. There is a difference, a marketed difference between falling to sleep and passing out.
well,
The
That-
two
that
are not
becomes-
the same.
Doc, that becomes a bit nebulous with me. Really.
Sometimes he passes out to sleep.
Yeah. Trippy's not wrong.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Sometimes it happens, man.
Blind Press is planning a wedding.
Oh,
I thought she was already married.
Probably
doesn't
playing
have
somebody
to be
else.
hers.
By the way, Blind Press just opened up a GoFundMe for this.
Get out of here, cat. Go home.
Has she been living in sin?
Yep.
Oh my.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh me, oh my.
Definitely a
what-
yes, though,
what-
because she's been around us.
You know, Doc, if she came on, she could explain to all of us her spiritual transgressions.
I know, right?
Okay. That was a way to put that. A way. I don't know which way, but yeah.
So did you guys have a fun stream tonight?
We streamed tonight?
Did we?
I don't know. I was high.
Yes.
I was drunk.
Are you sure that wasn't yesterday, Doc? No, I'm kidding. We had a fun stream. We had fun.
I'm not sure of anything. I always make sure to at least, ninja up in the chat. Throw my blue thumb up.
Mhm.
But yeah, the one I always tune into is usually the social media Sundays.
That's like the most fun one for me, too. I like it.
Yeah,
Have a blast.
plus I love it when iRate's on and he reads a chick's profile.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It works perfect.
the best part of the social media Sundays is when Captain Corrosive goes ghetto.
Well, we got Cap and we got like Addy to read a profile in his voice too. It doesn't usually matter which one, but Addy's just your delivery is perfect for some of these girls because they're like the profile will be the exact opposite of the way he reads it.
Oh, well, Blind Press, congratulations to your upcoming February nuptials.
Nice.
Very nice.
See, we don't have common law in my state anymore. They got rid of it about like 2006, 2007. So it's no longer a illegal thing. Antoine's saying good night to us all. He's got to go
Good
work
night.
in the morning. So
Oh, Antoine, have a fantastic evening.
yes, enjoy yourself.
That was super nice of you.
I'm nothing if not nice.
Okay.
Addie,
Katant.
don't say you're nothing if not nice, because then I'm gonna have to say you're nothing a lot of times.
He's nothing if not nice. That's $100 in the swear jar, Addy. The swear jar's my Streamlabs.
Oh, okay. Let me get right on that.
Yeah. You can. It's okay if it's folded.
Oh my god.
Can I throw it at you in quarters?
All right.
Make it
$100 in quarters. I'll probably be able to pick up some before I get knocked out and go to the hospital. It's not going to be enough for the bills.
I mean, I could see if you're rapid fire shooting quarters, yes. But
I don't know, man. A bunch of metal hitting you in the skull. If it's thrown hard enough, and I think he might be able to.
Look, if I'm going to throw $100 in quarters at someone, I'm aiming for the eyes. So,
I mean, at least it'd be funny.
Hey, did you guys see Trippy? Well, we all know he didn't see us. Badoom tis.
wait a minute. What is Beardy doing up?
Beardy's up?
He's
Hey, go to
up.
bed, Canadian. I don't think I've ever been on a stream with him. Drag him in here.
it was probably the allure of blind press. She's a celebrity in Canada, you know.
Yeah. I'll back that. I don't know that for sure, but I'll back it. Might as well.
Yeah, I tried doing a thing not too long ago where I was trying to get people to just send like happy like little thingies and hugs for Beardy was the whole dealie.
He's
I don't know if it went through.
he's got a life, but I'll send him a link anyway.
Did I ever tell you all the sweet Beardy story?
I know it,
You're
but
gonna
you go
now,
ahead.
Would you like to hear the sweet Beardy story?
please.
There are many sweet Beardy stories, but please go ahead.
So he breathed.
I have this friend named Alfred the Great, and he has this 12-year-old daughter, and Beardy is her hero. She absolutely loves all of his videos. She like has a little axe and everything. She wants to be a beardbarian.
Mm-hmm.
And we contacted him, and he came on for her birthday stream. And he spent like an hour and a half just engaging with her. He was a very sweet guy.
That sounds like Beardy.
Yeah,
You told me all about that before. I wasn't there for it though. It's kind of yeah, whatever. You're gonna say something, Doc? Sorry.
No, he's a great guy. When we were doing the 24-hour stream, well, I don't want to say we. I was just basically throwing out links and doing memes. And
No state.
I was like
Remember
one of the
that.
few people that actually stayed up for the 24 hours.
Me too.
I did not. I checked in at like 3 a.m. the night before, and I think that's when he was sleeping and the clock was going off.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I tell you what,
And I was like, "The fuck is this?"
the best moment is definitely when Failure fell asleep at the wheel, and Sargon was on trying to talk his Sargonese, and he just kept talking through the beep. He kept talking through the alarm.
Oh, jeez.
Just like there was nothing going on. And it's like, really? And people are like, we don't know what we can do because nobody can get to Failure. And it's like people were calling Failure and he wasn't picking up his phone.
Mm-hmm.
He was just out. He was just knocked out. He was so tired.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite memes where I did Failure unconscious. Wait a minute.
Anybody know any recipes for cat?
I'll see if I can
It might
find
have
that to
to,
no context.
No, okay. Might have to get rid of a cat. She just won't shut the fuck up.
Oh no, I've got two back behind me that are just meow 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 meow.
Have they ever been like you ever have a cat in heat and you're trying to fall asleep? It's like 5 a.m. and as soon as you close your eyes, they meow the loudest they have the entire day.
Well, first you get a walk.
Oh,
some
God.
sesame oil.
She's going Asian on us.
Well, yeah, that's like it's what you do. It's what you do.
I was trying to do math today, and
That's not what you do.
and I was talking to Kadant, and I was like, yeah, I think it figures out to something. I don't know what it comes out to, and she's like 17. I'm like,
Asian
fuck.
math you.
I'm like, you a math genius, and she's like, no, I'm Asian.
Yeah. True facts right there. This was a true conversation, like almost word for word. And no, the thing was, that was a guess. Because remember, I was like, what does that figure out to be about? Like what, like 17? And then you started doing the maths, and you're like, oh my God, I think you're right.
I'm like, I had no fucking clue. Where's my... and the funny thing is, when I was growing up, you would get an F if they saw you using a calculator, unless you went into algebra or trig.
Yeah.
But, so, yeah, trying to figure things out in my head, that's not a good way to go.
It's okay. I can't figure out what's in my head either.
Oh man, there's a lot of memes that I'm finding here.
Oh.
Not what I wanted. Some of them completely outdated, but I still find a way to laugh at them. Yeah, here, let me I'm gonna put this one up, although it's gonna draw me shit from a certain crowd.
Oh dear.
Okay, there's that one. I might if I can't be brilliant and think of topics and be conversational, just start throwing out old memes and see if anybody gets them.
Well, that can be fun in its own way.
Did you take a look?
I did not yet. I'm going through the thingy of the thingy right now. Actually, that reminds me. I wanted to post a no context tweet last night, but it had slipped my mind because I was laughing so hard. But I'll post that today.
Oh, don't do the cockroach vagina thing again. That's
no,
just,
I already posted that one last night.
Yeah, the cat's already out of that bag.
Yeah.
Okay. God, I've made a lot of memes. This is not. Okay.
Hey, Doc, is she still dead?
Well, huh?
Yeah, she's still dead.
Oh, is she?
Is she?
She is still dead, but the embalming fluid has never made her boobs look better. They're full and plump now.
As long as they don't plump when you cook them. Good God.
No, that's not the button I wanted.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun in hell. It's gonna be fun.
I have done a shit ton of memes.
Yes, you have. Let's see.
Well, Doc, you did a shit ton of memes today.
Oh shit.
I couldn't help it.
What were you guys up to while I wasn't paying any attention?
Well, if you would actually look in your DMs, you would see them.
Oh, I can't be bothered. I hardly ever look at the group DMs, man. I mean, I'll
Okay,
do it upon an Addy recommendation, though.
I'm back to baked Alaska memes.
All right. Well, while you're posting your memes, I'm going to post a GIF that is all about. If you watched the stream last night, you'll understand. You'll definitely understand, and you'll probably scold me for not having posted it last night. But
damn it, I didn't watch the stream last night.
That's okay. I didn't watch the stream last night either.
Okay. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking, guys.
Twitter.
Where am I looking?
There's a
always
link.
Give me a hint.
There's a link down in the descriptor.
How?
he doesn't. He like everybody
Oh my
else
God.
doesn't actually look in the descriptor.
Oh, you're talking about on Twitter. I thought you were talking about a DM group or something.
No.
Jeez, sorry. God damn. Okay. Twitter makes me get lost, okay? I feel like something.
Wow. Fuck. I'm not finding all the. I wonder if I put them in another folder.
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh no, there it
neither
is.
of you-
Yay!
Oh, you found what you're looking for?
Yeah, it was next to the mundane Matt version of Waterboy. Yeah, fuck it. I'll tweet that one too.
By the way, have we spoken of Mundane Matt?
Has he done stuff except for getting fat? Like, is that the only thing he did? He got fat.
He's gained like 70 pounds since last we saw him.
Really?
At least he's eating well.
Oh, there was a picture that came out from VidCon. Oof, my
He's
God.
down at a beer, and it looks like it looks like his chin grew a neck. It's really weird. It's really weird.
That's kind of sad.
His stomach grew a twin.
I'm not sure if his chin grew a neck or if his neck grew a chin. I don't know, something. It kind of reminded me of that little pink dude Kirby. That's what it reminded me of.
I thought when you didn't have any money and you were starving that you didn't get bigger.
Apparently, some people do.
He's probably taken to eating his illegitimate children.
And you think about it, Rush Limbaugh got fat while on coke, so I guess if that could be done, anything can be done.
Well,
By the way-
he was doing pills too.
Hi, Dan S. in the chat.
Good morning, Danos.
What up, Dan? You know, if the future was what Back to the Future told us it was going to be, Doc, once in a while we would hear what I meant to say was, once in a while on the news we would hear about somebody overeating on accident because they took 2 pizzas.
Oh my!
You know, they were trying to take care of a headache with a Tylenol, but they accidentally fucking swallowed a couple of pizza tablets.
By the way,
Allie saw the Bam spit roasted. Allie, if you're actually listening, I'm just going back through old memes.
Who got spit roasted?
Trippy,
What?
take a break from being high. Go take a look at Twitter.
No, I think the opposite might be what needs to happen.
wait, you guys go ahead and be entertaining. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Leave the onus on me.
And by the way, and I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again, Doc.
Okay.
If any of you have not seen a YouTube channel called Jarbo the Hut,
Oh,
you need to, because you will laugh out loud if you think Mundane Matt is a joke. It's hilarious.
was that was that Dame Pesos?
No, it's some other guy. All he does, he's got a program that takes little sound bites of words that Mundane Matt says on his streams, and he completely repurposes them, and just, oh my God, it's hilarious.
Damn. And that's Jarbo the Hut.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like Mundane Matt talking, but the shit he's saying,
Almost like deep fake audio. Like deep fake audio, you know?
it's what I can't even describe. Just you gotta watch. Go watch.
Nice.
I'm trying to find a more recent picture of him.
Look right on his, I mean, it should have been the last thing he tweeted, as far as I would know, but it was on, what was it, last weekend, Eddie? The picture of Matt being all fat.
Yeah, it's a picture of him with Jeff Holiday in front of him, and I believe Jeff Holiday may have been drawn into his gravitational field, literally.
No, they're like homies.
I think I'm still subbed to one of his channels. Well, there's Mundane Rat. That's not the same one.
Right. I unsubbed from that channel, or his channel, not that channel, but his channel, and the movie one he has, I think. I don't even know if he still has it. It was like a $3 theater or something.
Wait a minute. This has got to be a crank account, because the message pinned up to it says Batman Forever is a highly underrated film.
I don't doubt he would say some stupid shit like that.
Well, he's linked to $3 theater, so
Well, I mean, the only thing that
probably it.
Monday Matt really has left is Circus Freak, so he might as well embrace it.
I typed in Mundane Matt, and the first thing that came up was the Ballad of Mundane Matt. The video from Mr. Medicare.
did they just have VidCon?
Yeah, like a week ago or so.
Trippy, do you remember the name of my best stream ever?
I do not.
It was named something to the effect of Mundane Matt. No,
Died in a car accident.
yeah, it was breaking. Mundane Matt dies in tragic car accident.
And that's when we found out that he had his Discord set up to like notify him when somebody shared something with his name, and also Google alerts because he like commented on it or something. I forgot how it went down, but he was aware that you were streaming about him.
Oh my!
The funniest thing was Sinatra shows up on stream. And he's like, "What happened?"
Mm-hmm. He was like, "This is real, right? No, this ain't real, right? Are you guys sure? No? Yes? Did I get an answer?"
No, thanks. Okay, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set this up as a before and after.
God, those are his thumbnails now. His whole channel looks weird. His thumbnail just says whatever.
I don't know.
That's all it says on my end. His banner on YouTube. His banner on YouTube just says whatever. Doesn't look like he's using the skeleton anymore. He's just using his face.
That's pretty awesome for the late 90s.
Yeah. And his channel's name I see is now Matt Jarbo instead of being Mundane Matt. Which he changed it to that once before. Until I think I want to say it was the Amazing Atheist dude. He made fun of Matt for changing his name, and then Matt changed it back.
Well, if the Amazing Atheist makes fun of you, so what?
Right, that's what I would think. None of those guys seem to be. I don't know how Amazing Atheist got popular. I mean, he's kind of funny once in a while. And then that other guy, AIU, I've always hated that dude's voice. I can't stand that dude's fucking voice.
I can't.
Atheism is unstoppable.
I will say, as far as the Amazing,
The other one, atheism is unstoppable.
No, the third one. The one who's fucking the hot chick.
I have no idea.
Armored Skeptic.
Oh.
With shoe on head?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's your classification of
chick.
Well, look, she's hot when she's wearing her wig, okay? But
see, I didn't know. Is that lore?
No, her. She's got. You want me to do it?
Yes. Yes, please.
She's apparently got a like a nervous disorder where she chews her hair and she swallows it, and it's like so bad she actually has to wear either extensions or a wig.
Oh, I thought it was like an alopecia thing.
She said that, as far as I know, from one of her shows or streams or whatever the fuck. She talked about it because people asked her like why her hair is always the same or super close, styled or closely styled or whatever to the previous video, like not a hair's out of place all the time. And people were questioning her, and she like finally addressed it at some point.
A Viable Ninja's saying in the chat, mundane fucking Matt. He's dead. Truly, he is limp and lifeless and is survived by his wife and daughter.
Oh boy.
That's sad.
Well, I would agree with all of that, except probably not his daughter.
Then we'd be on the stream like, hey, is he still dead?
By the way, good morning, Zell.
Zell, what are you doing, Zell? I haven't talked to you in like a month. An internet month, which is roughly like 3 or 4 days.
Like Zell's being very very elusive today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
elusive, or did you say lucid?
Elusive.
Oh, okay.
I see him I see him tarting up shit on a daily basis, so I have no reference.
I'll be back.
But that is his goal. That's his mission in life.
But
and that's okay. You got to have goals. Mostly.
By the way, good night, go man.
Good what?
Good night, go man. Go
Yeah, okay, I just saw it. Have a lovely morning, Goat Man, and hopefully a pleasant sleep.
No, but the reason I brought up Armored Skeptic is because as fat as Mundane Matt is, and well, he's enormous. I've never felt as sorry for an inanimate object as I have for Armored Skeptic's vests. Those things are under so much pressure. I swear to God, I would never stand in front of him because if one of those buttons pop, it's going to take out an eye.
Okay, let me ask this. Have you guys ever had the want or will? Oh, by the way, good morning, Green Thunder to Mighty. Have you ever had the want or will to go to some of these big conventions like VidCon or Mythicist?
Absolutely not.
Well, Mythicist is kind of up by your area. Well, technically, it's kind of up by my area too.
None of these people are celebrities to me. It means nothing to see them.
Yeah, I think, you know, when I went down to Knoxville, you know, I had ulterior motives, of course, because my brother lives down there, my oldest. But I thought it was kind of nice to meet some of the people face to face, but I sure as shit would not want to sit down and listen to them for an hour on a panel, because essentially they're doing the exact same thing that they do when they're on the interwebs.
I totally agree with you, by the way. If there was a temptation, it would not be to see the big YouTubers. It would be to see the ones I talk with personally on a regular basis.
Yeah, I'm completely cool with, like, I met down there, I met Stalvin's Forge, I met Buzz of the Hive, I met T-Tac, and then I met the Warski crew, but I'm always actually the only person that I came off with a different impression was Dick Masterson, because I had no thought about him one way or the other, because he's technically not around this neighborhood. You know, he broadcasts from a different city.
What impression were you left with?
He was a decent, fun-loving guy. That he really didn't give a fuck about this, but he was just there to watch the spectacle.
Wasn't he in Andy's entourage?
Yeah, he was, but he was. Whereas Ralph almost kind of looked unconscious most of the time, and
shocking.
And Coach Red Pill looked more like he was trying to lure people into his panel van for candy.
Also shocking.
Dick was a pretty decent guy to talk to.
Dick's pretty built, isn't he?
He's smaller than what I imagine. He's a shorter kind of guy, but yeah, I mean, it looks like he works out.
But yeah, Doc. I would have no temptation to go to any of these things, but to the small extent I would, it would be to see the friends. It would not be to see East. I can't even say it without laughing. Celebs.
Well, I would honestly go to a Trippy panel as long as he shook the moneymaker.
Oh God, jiggling boobs.
Just
Not
to
the
see him
good kind of boobs either. The hairy ones.
Just to see him spin around the pole a couple times.
Dude, I could see the stage collapse.
No, I just want to see if he could make it around. Like how many times? I want to know what the pole spinning Trippy record would be.
I would say 2.5 times, and he'd fall. Then there'd be a low blood sugar incident, and things would get out of control rapidly.
Oh hell! I'm dropping stuff. Okay. Now it let me see. Oh no. Ninja. It's not the fact that he can fight. It's that he's in shape. I know quite a few people who are in shape that can't fight for shit. And then I know a lot of guys who got those big old fucking biker beer barrels, and they can brawl like the best of them.
And the only reason I asked about him being built is because I saw the video of him coming out with Andy, and it looked like he had big arms, but again, that gave no reference to his actual size. So whatever.
Yeah, he's in shape. Unlike a certain person who was there who kind of looked just like a drunken weeble. I swear to God, I did want to go over and just kind of push him a little bit and just see if he wobbled back and forth.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're never gonna knock him out because he'll pop up no matter what.
Yeah. Oh.
Then he'll hit a cop, and once again, everything will go to hell.
Well, I heard, some people do cop punching as a hobby. Oh, wait a minute, that's cock punching. Never mind. And yeah, Dan is asking, where's Kadant? No idea. She might be making a sandwich. And where's Trippy? I don't have any idea either.
But I'm here for you, Doc.
Yes, you are, and I certainly appreciate that. By the way, I will say, without bringing it up, I did watch a particularly amusing Atema stream.
Atema's a good lady.
And honestly, I think if she wasn't married, I think there might be some action in the back of Pinoid's tractor trailer.
Oh, well, there's definitely tension. I'm not sure if it's sexual tension or not.
I mean, honestly, listening to them go for like, and they went for hours. After the first hour, it's just like, you guys need to fucking get it over with.
They do, and it's definitely not an act, but they do play off each other well. Perhaps unintentionally, but they do.
Yeah, and it's funny too, because after about an hour of it, I know that Atema was focused, because some of the most of the shit that comes out of Pinoid's mouth as far as politics and societal issues just sets her off. And go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, it's been about a year ago, and this is no offense to Pinoid, but about a year ago on my stream, Atema just went off on, like, she went nuclear on Pinoid. And it's the only time I've ever heard Pinoid at a complete lack of, just silence. There was nothing.
Well, you could see about an hour into it that Pinoid didn't want to fight with her anymore, but he spent like the next additional hour or so trolling her.
Yeah, well, he was very nice to her earlier today on Twitter, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was the point of Pinoid's not going to win this argument, so he might as well have fun trolling. So I got two different types of enjoyment out of that stream. Okay. Sorry,
We haven't seen enough Pinoid lately.
He's probably driving somewhere.
He's been making it. I think he's just making a crap ton of videos.
Yeah, he's having a good time doing that. Let me see if there's actually no, it's fuck it. I'll just send him the picture of the before and after Matt Jarbo and see if he's awake.
You're gonna send Mundane Matt an invite, are you?
Matt's been on before, but he came on when somebody else sent him a link.
I was on for that. That was I think I left and told you I can't.
Yeah,
In fact, now I remember distinctly. I did. I dropped off and I sent you a DM saying I've insulted him so much I cannot be on the same stream with him.
Yeah, and he was looking like a kid at a department store who lost his mom. He had no clue what the stream was about, and 15 minutes into it, he didn't want to know. He just wanted to get the hell up out.
That was I believe that was the same night as my initial encounter with Kraut.
Yeah. Kraut came on the exact same night. That's that was a weird stream. But we've had several weird ones.
Really, what's the most surreal moment you've had in your streams, Doc?
In an after stream or in an actual stream?
No, on the actual Insomnia stream.
Oh God. I know what the worst one is, but
not necessarily worst, just most surreal. Could be worse, but or just weird.
I don't know. I mean, people who have people who have huge subscribers and show up, I treat them the same way I'd treat somebody who has like 2 subscribers. So I think one of the most surreal moments was when you could actually hear Tyro's boner when he got to talk to Aiden.
That doesn't. No offense, Tyro, but that does not narrow it down to one stream.
But
was that the one where you spent like 10 minutes in the chat trying to convince you to bring him on?
No, he immediately went into my DMs. He's like, "Oh, I gotta get on. I want to ask Aiden a question." And I was like, "As long as you have your textbooks with you and you can hide your boner." Oh, okay. I gotta give it to a Bible Ninja. He just jogged my memory. The stream where we went on and watched Chatterbait and Plexstorm channels.
I've heard about that one, but unfortunately, I missed it.
Well, that one got blocked worldwide because the Russians we were watching on Chatterbait were playing this fucked up world music, and so it blocked it in all the countries. And I can't fix it because that stream ran longer than 6 hours. And the only way you can edit on YouTube is if it's less than 6 hours.
Oh, so it's lost to the world forever.
Well, I downloaded it, and I suppose I could clip it and send it back upstream. But, yeah, there's 2 specific parts that I have to chop out because as we were watching Chatterbait, we were running with the text on the side. And
if I recall correctly, didn't you say you were interacting with the stars, if you will, during the...
Yeah. Everybody kind of came in. There was about 4 or 5 people who came in for a chat raid. And good God, some of the shit that they were typing in there was hilarious. There was some brilliant stuff going on. But I'm trying to think if Cadunt was on that show. I don't know. It could have been one that I was left to my own devices. I mean, I know we ran the Plex Storm logo on the watch page for forever, just because. Good God, that was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one has to be. That one has to be the most surrealistic that I've been a part of.
Maybe you should make the Chatterbait a quarterly thing, much like your karaoke streams.
Well, Chatterbait can get risky. Like I said,
you think?
Well, because you can put GIFs and pics into the chat, and like I had it expanded out to where we could see the chat. I mean, I caught it within a second, but literally, somebody put up a GIF of somebody fisting somebody.
Oops.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that that would get me booted. But hey, worldwide block. Thanks. Because I guess if it's already blocked, they're not going to bother to go over it.
Yeah, well, if bad things happen, that's when you can always cut the stream. I mean, I was on a stream last week where where the guy who was doing the stream was going into his Discord at the exact same moment someone was streaming or someone was spamming it with gay porn.
Oh, very nice.
So gigantic schlong across the stream, but he killed it within 5 seconds of that. So no harm done.
Suit's up too. I could send him a.
I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
Everything come out okay?
Nope. Everything was going left of field and shit. It was crazy. There's some underneath the sink. It's fucking weird. I'm not cleaning it. I'm gonna leave it to the cat.
Did you have explosive diarrhea?
No, I'm joking around.
It shouldn't have taken that long if you did.
Only thing that gives me diarrhea is Taco Bell. It's like fact.
Arby's.
Oh. Yeah, Arby's kind of churns the stomach a little bit later on in the day, but it tastes good going down. Depending on what you get. Do you eat fast food, Addy?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I eat horrible food all the time because I'm too lazy to cook.
Well, I mean from like Burger King or McDonald's or something.
Well, wifey got mad at me a moment ago. One of the first times I've eaten on stream because I hadn't eaten anything today, so she made me a fried egg sandwich.
Okay. Oh, yum.
Yeah, and she toasts the bread, so
nice.
that's commitment.
Pretty amazing.
Now, important question, Doc. Was there spam involved?
No. We when we went to the pantry, we had a choice of meats, and none of them were spam.
Because a fried egg sandwich is not the same without spam.
Dude, Eddie, is the song "Spam" by Weird Al like your jam? Huh?
I've never heard it, but
really, I gotta send it to you now.
As I've told Doc before, I have been to the Spam Museum.
Spam in the morning at work.
Because I live in the home of Spam.
Mm-hmm.
I've also been to the Spam-O-Rama restaurant where everything on the menu is made of spam.
Mm-hmm. You told me about that.
Except the drinks.
And you said that there was going to be like a dead pig at the end. How did that go?
That was the museum, and I was right.
Mm-hmm. How did it start? What was the first thing you said you saw?
I was going there with my sister and her family, and I was joking about how it would start with a pig and it would end up in a can of spam.
Mm-hmm.
and literally at the front of the museum there was a giant bronze statue of a farmer herding pigs, and
Nice.
at the very end of the museum was the gift shop full of cans of Spam. So I was right.
Oh, I was watching. I binge watched some Bar Rescue. That the guy
That's a
who
pretty
does
funny
that.
show.
The guy who does it though is fucking obnoxious, but
Absolutely.
he decided to turn a bar into a bacon bar. So everything was bacon. They even had what was a bacon martini.
Yeah, I saw that same episode, I think. Bacon martini, one of them I think was it was something about the straw being made out of meat. I think one of the drinks anyway. It had like a Slim Jim or something for a straw.
Oh my!
That shit looked nasty. All the drinks were meat based, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah.
thing the thing that really got me was, if you remember, the fucking bar owner was a vegetarian.
Well, actually, I think wasn't that the episode where they did a bar swap? Like they had the meat place, and they took the person who owned the meat place and put them in the bar that served sweet drinks, and they took the sweet drink maker dude and put him over in the bar that served only meat drinks, and they were supposed to try to run each other's bar and make a profit in one night. I think that's what the bet was. That's at least the episode I saw.
I
It
don't.
might have been the same same ideas. Or something.
I don't remember that at all.
Different episode, maybe similar bars.
Well,
'Cause the one I saw was, like I said, meat versus sweet.
well, John Tapper is a guy who's like bacon makes everything better, and it's like, but not when you're running a bar, dude.
Bacon floors, bacon ceilings, and bacon light fixtures.
We'll make your waitresses out of bacon.
They've already been turned half into bacon thanks to KFC and their magic of gene splicing.
So
It
I
uses
do
on their
ha-
chickens.
so I do have to ask: are you guys enjoying the hug box?
It's very hugalicious.
Oh, we have a hug box going. Oh, are you talking about your graphic?
No, the stream. If Addy gives me a hug, I'm gonna give him a reach around.
I couldn't even hug Trippy if I tried because his tits are too big. I
I'm
couldn't
gonna poke you in the
right.
butthole with my pinky.
You.
I'm not that wide of a guy, huh? Yeah.
Put him away, Trippy. Put him away.
Oh,
Dude, I went to my doctor appointment and they said that I weighed 223 pounds. So I lied when I told Tonka it was 232 because it's 223 now, apparently.
And he's all of 5'3".
I'm still over 6 foot over here. I just didn't have to have him check again.
I am wondering about the well-being of Cadunt at this point. I do
Is she
not.
still?
She's still in, but she on the mute.
Cadant.
Honey or ice cream? No, I would not mix Spam with honey or ice cream. That doesn't sound good.
Ooga chugga, ooga chugga, ooga 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 chugga.
Are you enjoying the blue suede?
I was listening to that earlier. That's why,
Well,
like, it got stuck in my head. Somehow the Guardian soundtrack popped up on the YouTube playlist.
I thought you were just mocking Schmeckle.
No, that's ooga ooga. Ooga fucking ooga. Yeah.
Whatever. No one would know.
And he tells everybody, so you kind of get stuck
Yeah,
in your
but
head.
no one watches.
Oh, speaking of probably the best thing that actually came from the cunt stream ever, I'll be interviewing Samaj on Doctor on Call in
Nice.
August.
Samaj is easily the best thing that the cunt stream produced.
Hell yeah. He hung out with us throughout our whole stream earlier. I didn't think he'd stay for the whole thing, but that was awesome of him. Very cool.
I went through because I'm going to be running like a slideshow of his art, and he sent me a link. I'm like, do you have like maybe a Google Drive folder that I can just
Did he
download
send
it?
you the deviant art? Is that what he sent?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I stopped at 200 images.
Yeah, I've seen his deviant art before. It's very expansive. He's got some really old stuff in there too that has a lot to do with the Gunstream guests and shit. It's really cool. It's like a time travel, you know?
Well, he's got shit that goes all the way back to Call of Cactus.
Yeah. And you know, you can see his the progression as an artist too, as you go through. Like how his art actually got better and better as time goes on. You know?
Yeah,
Really cool.
I stopped at a certain point, just because, I want it to be a more of a representation of now.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, it's still good stuff that he had, at the beginning of his Deviant Art folder, but I want to make sure I'm featuring him better.
Yep.
Good morning to Ghost Dog 999. And by the way, it does look like you'll have a member joining you for the Hall of the Immortals.
Who's it? I mean, what?
Huh?
What? What's the Hall of Immortals?
Those are the people who have held the intergender championship longest.
Gotcha.
And right now it's there are 3 in the Hall of the Immortals who have had 9 days each. And that's Ghost Dog, Gulf City Outlaw, and Turish.
Very nice. Very nice, very nice.
I know a little bit about the Chelsea. That's where Sid Vicious died.
Excuse me.
I still don't know about Davis. I don't know if he falls into my criteria. He might on the basic frame, but no, I don't think there's a little needle. I mean, he outright called me a hypocrite and spineless and a pussy. So that would tend to delay my want to actually have or feature him on a stream. And he's also the one who brought up the shit about everybody went to my, or a certain stream went to my Patreon. And there are only certain phrases you can put in, or at the time when I set up the Patreon, there's only certain phrases you could put in. And the closest one that came to interviews was Doc Griffin is doing celebrity interviews, and they got some mileage out of that one.
Jeez.
But yeah, I mean, even if people don't know certain people, you can come at me all you want, but making fun of the guests, that
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's just picky little fucking bullshit that people go to when they have nothing else to try to get you with.
Yeah, it was kind of a juvenile tactic, and it's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, and I don't disrespect anybody that I've had on. They've all been gracious of their time, and we've had great conversations. There's like maybe 1 or 2 exceptions, and I don't want to go into who, but
Yeah, I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry.
No. If you really want to search it, the only hint that I'll give is usually the shortest interviews are the worst interviews.
Mm-hmm.
I had one guy, do the hockey player answers, with yes or no or yeah, that was good.
They wouldn't they wouldn't ease into like a sense of security with you. They were just answering as if they were a robot the whole time.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good at leading somebody into telling their own stories, and I would set the lead, and leave it more as of a "Can you flesh this out?" question, and they'd go, "Yeah, that was a good time. I enjoyed doing that." And it's
I think I'm gonna have to dip on you guys and go and bother the toxic stream because I have the link. And I haven't been over there forever, so.
Well, tell them I said hi.
I will.
They've got who is it? Ms. Murders over there, and I don't know who the other guy is.
I don't know what kind of super cheat code I got to fucking put into YouTube to find people's channels anymore. But I thought it would have popped up in my notifications.
Oh, Mad Tanuki.
Would Mad Tanuki be the same as regular Tanuki?
No, I don't think Wild Tanuki and Mad Tanuki are the same people.
Who would have thought?
I'm not sure
I don't know how to spell Tanuki.
Oh, well, since I'm over here, I might as well leave him a like.
Okay.
There you go.
How do you spell Tanuki?
A like.
Tanuki.
That's what I tried first.
Doing my due.
But 80 subs. No, that doesn't look right. Their picture's an avatar of a black dude with dreads. I don't think that's Metal Man.
Well, the avatar that's there now, he's wearing one of those. He's wearing one of those soldier hats, and it is a black person with glasses. But not
that
like
must
a
be
real
it.
one.
Like, how's that Metal Man? Really? He turned into a black guy?
No, Mad Tanuki.
I thought you were talking about Metal Man
No.
and his toxic stream. I'm like, I can't find. But I'll sub to Tanuki. I thought you were talking about Metal Man, dude. That's all. I'm sorry. Why the hell? How did I fuck up? Addy, help.
Don't ask me.
I don't know. It sounded like you thought I was. It sounded like me and you were on the same fucking page, but.
I have nothing to do with Black Power, so enjoy.
I'm gonna turn you black one night. We're gonna come over your house and dye your skin.
You're
gonna wake up and you'll be like, I'm black.
Better bring a lot of shoe polish.
It's not shoe polish. All right, Danny DeVito. It's bad for your skin.
Don't go spreading your poo on me either.
No, that's just rude.
Well,
We're gonna dye it like they did Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Let's see.
But all right, guys. I'll catch y'all later.
Bye, Trippy.
By the way, Trippy, would you shill before you go?
I did. I put my link in the chat. Everybody should click that link and hit the sub button, and then you can come over and like talking stuff.
Well,
You can hang out with us.
I was going to say, well, what if people can't read? Verbal communication is a powerful skill.
That's what I said. That's why I said subscribe to the Trippy Cast channel if you haven't already. Sometimes we got Doc over there, which is awesome. And tonight we had Addy was over there.
Also awesome.
Yeah. And sometimes, people like Captain Corrosive and the Pants Ninja and Pickle's always there. He fell asleep on us early tonight, Doc. I
Pickle?
meant to tell you that. Yeah, he went to bed around 12 of my time.
Holy shit. Well, I guess he's not working tonight.
No, I think he has whatever today was off. Thursday, I think. I guess. He could also be preparing to do one of those like 18-hour shifts and shit too. I don't know. I know he's been sleeping like shit though. Either way, I'll catch y'all later, like I said.
All right. Have a good night, Trippy.
Toodaloo.
Thanks for stopping by. And then there was 2.5.
Indeed.
Well,
Where's Mr. LM when we need to sex up the stream? Jeez.
I don't know. Usually he just drops in and says hi and bye in the chat, and then he stays for like an hour. But I'll admit it, I'm floundering tonight. That's what I get for for waiting until 3 in the morning to eat something. And I was up early. I don't know why, but I was. And I proceeded to do a lot of, well, the only thing I really did was I spent all that time downloading images from Samaj's DeviantArt. I like to be set up with my shows, at least like a week in advance. Send them over the ad card. Let them take a look at it. If they want to spread it around, all that stuff.
Samaj is extremely talented, by the way.
I think he's going to be fun. And
also,
really,
a very nice guy on top of that too.
I was going to say I've always had a pleasant conversation with him. And Kadunk dropped. Okay, well that's weird.
Deitois says he can join shortly.
Did I send? I think I sent the link to him. Let me see. Yeah, I sent the link. It's there. It exists. I should send out to Ghost Dog too. It's been a while since he's been on.
G-Dog.
That is, if he can. There we go. That's off and away.
Yeah, I noticed, by the way, Doc, you've replaced the giant statue of the Jesus Magog with a hug box.
Yeah, when I was having all those tech issues, I took off most all the graphics. And I don't know if it's out of laziness or just a simpler aesthetic, but they'll probably come back and visit.
Well, you don't seem to be having the audio issues.
No. I did a couple things. I listened to some people, and I've been going almost. I haven't had to use the technical difficulty since like early part of last week. I'm happy about that because I'm even happier, because my general concern and focus is always for Doctor on Call. This is fun stuff to help me get to sleep. Or to wear me out. And well, at the very least, I have 2 dead cats laying by me. At least they're not meowing anymore. So I'm thankful for that I have outlasted them. They literally have been meowing back and forth at each other for 2 days. And they'll sit there and they'll groom each other, and then all of a sudden they'll start smacking the shit out of each other, and then they'll start talking. Hi, Kadun.
Hey, Doc, I'm sorry.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
That sounds like a definitive maybe not.
I will be. I'll figure it out. It's just some stupid shit. Anyway, what have I missed in this? How long have I been gone?
Maybe like an hour.
Oh God, yeah. So what have I missed in this? Fine. Hour.
There was Trippy jiggling his boobs, but that was about it, really.
Oh.
And spam, but yeah, spam.
And I was trying to think, were you on the show the night when I went to Plex Storm and Chatterbait?
No.
Okay.
No. Otherwise, I would have probably said just save that for an after stream, Doc, or at least don't screen share that.
No, I think honestly though I might download it. Clip out the part that got me in trouble, and then re-upload it, because good God, there was some funny shit with Plex Storm too. That is the most desperate, and we could have proved to hardcore just by showing him that clip of it. People don't do the quote unquote sexy streaming for the pleasure of it.
Well, hashtag not all. I'm sure that the entire argument was based around the fact that he had started mentioning the Ahegao face, and he's like, "Oh, I don't understand like how girls do that." And I started explaining, because they know that guys like the way that looks. They know that guys like that, and that's why some girls will do it. They'll put on this face, and then he started arguing.
Well, it's the same principle as hookers flirting with Johns to get more money.
Servers do it. Lord knows I did it when I was a server. Oh, hells yeah. Like I've had guys hit on me constantly while I was a server, and I would just kind of like, smile and wiggle my shoulder a little and be like, "Oh my God, you're so funny. Please leave me $20. Like, fuck you." It was one of those. Once you figure it out, and once you figure out about yourself too, ladies, you use that to your advantage. It's okay.
By the way, Doc,
I didn't. Sure.
I have to thoroughly agree with a Viable Ninja's last comment.
Mm.
Oh, I personally think the IRS is far more dynamic a show than Doctor on Call. Any second, someone can pop on and bring something to the table.
I mean, no insult to Doctor on Call, because some of them are fantastic and riveting, but when you have one guest, it's all hit or miss.
Yeah, it depends on how much that they're into it. I
mean, from the standpoint of a viewer, it's like either I have an interest in who you're interviewing or I don't, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, there can be people on that nothing about what they do, or how they do it, and it's pretty much the only reason why people will stay and watch is because they're being, for lack of a better word, dynamic about what they do, and they're making it interesting or thought provoking or just basically entertaining. But I Doctor on Call's still my baby, though.
I still do think, though, by the way, my favorite Doctor on Call that didn't involve someone I know was the one I got to be the nurse for.
Well, wait a minute. Because my brain's not clicking on anything but Ginger Lynn.
Her. She was a fascinating lady.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to get Tom Byron on. I mean, my God, he was probably one of the most employable porn stars through the 80s and 90s, and now he's driving Uber. And it wasn't a moral choice; it was a financial choice. So I'm really curious that I guess if you have a functional cock, that it still has a very limited shot clock, even though Ron Jeremy's still getting gigs.
That's age definitively works against you in gay porn. Let me just throw that out there right now.
Well, I mean, he does have the talent to be able to come on command.
No, but I'm not talking about if you're talking about straight porn where the guy's an afterthought, but if you're talking gay porn where the guy is the subject matter, Yeah, if you're over 25, good luck.
Yeah, I mean, John Holmes did a porn because he was basically unemployable because the industry had already spread around the fact that he had AIDS. But he did one scene in a gay porn where he fucked a guy, nobody fucked him. So apparently it was good money.
Apparently, it was really good money for the guy who got fucked.
Yeah, they actually went back. I saw an article where they found the guy that he actually fucked, and he's still alive. So he did not get the AIDS.
Not a good bet to take.
Yeah, those are the kind of dice I don't want to roll. And but you know, if you know, I don't think I think I've thrown out the offer before, but Bible Ninja, if you do want to stop in, I can toss you the link if you're interested. Kadant,
Yeah.
I feel as though I am fading past.
Do we want to just cut it at 4:30?
Yeah. Let's see if I get a second wind, because it's weird. All day. I mean, the humidity has been horrible, but the heat was not so bad. But that shit has a tendency to drag my old ass down quick. I have no idea what that means, Dan asks. But okay. It says Shia Prigo.
I think based upon the last comment from Dan, I think he's saying Kadant's pregnant.
No, I didn't get the. Okay, it was mistyped. It's in there. That seems rather ominous. Ah. Good God. Now, Green Thunder Demighty asks, what are you going to do, or what are you going to use August 1st when Hangouts shuts down? Once again, everything that I've read that Google's going to do, it's not actively going to flip a switch and turn it off. It's going to keep ignoring it. So once it starts breaking down, they're just simply not going to fix it. They're going to leave it alone. So it'll keep going for as long as it can, you know, as long as there's gas in the tank, it'll still keep going. But there's supposed to be, this is all rumor and conjecture, but there's been a lot of tech places that are talking about how Google already has something else in mind.
Oh, they have a replacement. I haven't looked at it, but I've seen the descriptions and like, you know, the link to it. There's a replacement, but I do firmly believe this is all part of a long-winded process to get everyone off. They don't want any of us here. And by any of us, I mean anyone regardless of sub count who they don't actively control.
Okay, here's something from VentureBeat. I have never seen this website before. So, grain of salt, everybody. It says, oh, by the way, it was put out December 5th. So, let's see. I'm just trying to scroll down. Google Chat is turning into Google Meet. That was splitting the platform. Okay, well that doesn't really help, guys. You're being masturbatory at this point with your article. I don't even. What is G Suite? I mean, G probably stands for Google, of course, but okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, you guys, you're burying the fucking lead. You know what? I'm going to try to find something that's a little bit fresher. Capture?
Now, me, on the other hand, I posted a no context tweet.
Oh my.
It's very apropos.
Oh, that's nice, by the way. Are you going to color that in, Cadet?
No, I don't have any skills for that.
Who is that?
Well, I would color it, but I don't know how to.
Who's what?
Who's the girl?
In what?
Your tweet.
Oh, some actress. It's just a general gif.
Oh, I thought there was missing humor based on who she was.
No. It's just her her reaction gif.
Wait a minute. Isn't that Jennifer Lawrence?
Probably, I don't know. Somebody.
It looks like her. I'll be honest with you. I normally don't recognize her without jizz on her face.
Oh, I need context for that. What?
She was one of the people who got her phone compromised in the fappening.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Here, I'll find the picture.
Well, to be fair, she clearly never got a job because of talent, because she cannot act and she's not attractive.
Well, she spent what was it? The last two X-Men movies, just kind of walking through them.
Yeah, well, I was thinking specifically of the X-Men because back in the days, Rebecca Romaine Stamos as Blue Chick,
Mystique.
she filled out that suit she wasn't wearing incredibly well. And as soon as Jennifer Lawrence took over, my first thought was, you need to start throwing up on an hourly basis because you're fat.
So you're saying that Mystique was a little dumpy?
That was incredibly dumpy compared to Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
That's I tell you what, Rebecca Romaine Stamos spent a lot of time making sure that she looked good. I mean, even in what I think she's now like in her 50s.
Well, back in those movies, she succeeded spectacularly.
Well, I mean, those movies were what, 2000? So I mean, even in her 30s, she was keeping it tight. Well, allegedly, she had good tone. Okay, I'm trying to find this information, so bear with me here for a second.
No worries. I'm just kind of blanking, like done with my day kind of thing.
Okay. Well, there's the blog. No, I don't want to see Natasha Bassett. I don't even know who Bella Thorne is. No clue who some of these people are. Okay, there she is. Oh no, I don't want to see Kylie Jenner either. Jesus, man, she's got like 120 photos.
Who are you looking for?
Jennifer Lawrence. I've got
Are you
her.
looking specifically for her For the one picture?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, good luck. That, like, after that, I'm pretty sure a lot of those got wiped as swiftly as they could.
Oh, it exists. This is the internet. It always exists.
That's true.
Okay. Who the hell is that? No, I don't need to see Anna Paquin naked either.
Ugh. Also, ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of those people are. Oh, hey, what do you know? It's picture number 2. There we go. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Here's a no context tweet.
Alrighty. Well, let's find out.
And
Gonna go and scroll through the Twitterverse for the magic.
Whoa, that's classy. She's getting it right up the ass there, isn't she?
that is, yeah, there you go. I mean, there's not even any nudity to it. It's just a cum shot.
Oh wait, is that? Oh my God, is that on her nose?
It's
Oh my
on
God,
her,
is that in her mouth? Oh my! Oh! I didn't click on it. It's bigger. Oh, what a whore!
and it's in her eye, and yeah.
Apparently, she was not taking it up the ass.
No,
At least not at the end.
she was in it for the decoration. And it's not that she's a bad-looking kid or anything, but
Well, no, I mean she's not ugly, but to be half naked with blue makeup, there's a few too many Big Macs in her system for that.
oh well. Then here you will love this one, Eddie.
Oh my.
Did you find it?
I saw the no context tweet.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen that before. I'm just saying that plenty of women I know in regular life have allowed such things to happen simply for the fact that the guy liked it.
Well, even hardcore feminist Gloria Steinem said that it's good for you because it helps. What was she? What did she say? Because the little babies help tone and firm your skin.
I don't know. I've never heard that. Nope. I've never. I mean, mind you, jizz is apparently good because it's high in protein for one's complexion, but it's just not something that I can imagine somebody
Moisturizing.
it's not something I can imagine people are like, yes, please, like I just need and I like it kind of thing. But I'm sure there's some people who do. I've never met those people though.
Bukkake's a thing.
Your last tweet, by the way, Doc.
Yeah.
I mean, further verification that she's literally a monster.
Oh no! I tweeted one after that, but I think I'm going to stick to 3 just because. Good God! I mean, she's not a bad-looking kid, but
Well, I mean, bear in mind what I'm saying is there's not bad looking, kind of pretty, better than average. But again, if you're going to be mostly naked in blue makeup, you better look better than somewhat above average. You better look damn good. Otherwise, people like me are going to mock you because you have a gut.
well, I'm just wondering why she's got the toothbrush next to her vagina.
Got to keep it clean.
Yeah, but she looks so determined. Like real clean has never actually happened. I mean, look at that face. It's like, good God. What do you want, Cat? Yeah, I get you. Yeah, they have a picture of her with the actual makeup on, but good God, man, that blue is dark as hell. It doesn't look anything like the picture that I tweeted.
And by the way, I think Detroit earlier.
Yeah, I sent him a. He's got a link sitting there. Jerry O'Connor was the guy she ended up marrying after John Stamos. I can't necessarily say that's trading up because, you know, that's Stamos hair. That's some amazing shit, which I think might actually be sentient. Ah! Stop it, suit. I refuse. I will not have a meme war. I will automatically surrender.
Just do it, Doc.
No, he's got the gift that he tweeted was a naked midget riding a naked fat chick, like riding horseback style. Whoa. And Addie dropped.
Well,
should we run away?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you lost connection. Or maybe it's just that time.
You sound a little tired. I'm personally a little tired. By the way, good morning to Cullen McLeod.
Hi, Cullen McLeod. All the things are definitely catching up with me today.
Yeah, I mean it's not like I did a lot of anything this damn week.
Probably the weather.
I don't think Jennifer Lawrence is fat, but you know, I worked at a place where they prized their models on the heroin and Melba-toast diet, so you could always see the ribs. And to me, if I get somebody naked and the only thing I'm seeing are bones, I'm thinking I want to fix them a sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she's fat, but I think what Addie was seeing is not necessarily that she's fat, but that she's not proportioned for the thickness of her hips, you know. So her tits just weren't big enough, I guess, for the outfit.
Are you saying she has the childbearing hips?
She got the thick, glorious hips.
Beautiful.
You know, because if she's fat, I'm a land whale.
Well, I mean, she's what? Maybe at the most like a size 6.
I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. All I know is that I'm pretty sure she's smaller than me.
Now, one of my favorite things is finding people that you would never think there would ever be nudes out there that anybody would ever want. You know, kind of like Kathy Bates. I find myself fascinated with the nude celebrity sites because I do.
I don't know. I'm one of those I've said before, liberal hippie douche, and like I'm one of those body positive kind of people too.
Who the hell is Bunny Jan Jan?
I've no idea.
Her last name is actually spelled OOI. I just found it weird that there's somebody named Bunny Jan Jan.
I've never heard of anybody named Bunny Jan Jan before.
She is a 22-year-old celebrity from Singapore. Why is she a celebrity? Is she like an actor or a singer? Or... Oh, well, she likes the penis. That's definitive from. Yeah, let's just go back here, shall we? Yeah, I don't think I want to see Emma Watson naked either.
Sorry, Doc.
Oh, welcome back, Addie.
Welcome.
Yeah, my home internet just arbitrarily cut out and uncut out, so there's that.
Well, I mean that's good. You're making it back, for Schiller time, so that's good.
But I just want to be clear about my insults on her, which is, I'm not saying she's bad looking in real life. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, if you're going to throw yourself out there as a sex symbol, you better look damn good. And I think she falls short. If you're talking about a normal woman in real life, she looks fine.
Well, what I was saying was that maybe the main reason, because with Rebecca Romaine, like, she had amazing proportions for basically wearing nothing but like pasties on her tits and her crotch.
You're not wrong.
And then with Jennifer Lawrence, her tits aren't as, I guess, robust as Rebecca Romaine's, and I don't think that she had the right kind of shoulders maybe to make it match. I'm just this is my best guess as to maybe why it didn't come off as being as fitting for her as it was for Rebecca Romaine.
Jennifer Lawrence is comparatively stocky. Not stalkery, but stalker with like stocky with an O, like
thick.
ST. Yeah, thick.
Okay, well, here's a question I'll ask: Is there a celebrity that you thought was hot, but then once you saw them naked, you were like, ugh? You know what? I'll give my example here, real quick. Did anybody ever see Starship Troopers?
I did.
Yes.
Dina Meyer.
Who?
She's the one who played the love interest, or the one who was in love with Casper Van Dien.
I thought that was the woman who married Tiger Blood guy.
No. No. Where the hell is it? Dina Myers is the one who played Dizzy. She was like the one who was the quarterback on their air football team or whatever it was. And
it's been far too long for me to remember names.
Well, she's the one who had the cheesy line when she was dying. Spoilers. At least I got to have you, Johnny. Well, here's a picture of her clothed, and here's a picture of her naked.
Are these then or now pictures? Because it's been a long time.
They were about the same time.
Okay, that's fair. That'd be a fair comparison.
But I will say she looked good until the clothes came off.
Well, also
Oh.
everybody's aesthetic is different. There's some people who prefer like the supermodel Twiggy.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's some people who prefer her, and then there's some people who prefer like Cindy Crawford.
I prefer the anorexic.
No.
Twiggy. Well, Doc, I've told you repeatedly, Doc, who I consider the best looking woman ever, which is Elizabeth Hurley. And there's no extra fat there. And even at her advanced age, even though she could almost be my mother, I would still fuck her in a second, despite the gayness.
I can't say I. Okay, here's a picture of Twiggy back in her modeling days, before Woody Allen messed her head up.
Yeah, she had a waifish look to her, almost boyish too.
I would say very boyish, almost. If she was doing full frontal, you would have to stop and think whether or not she was tucking.
You want to know what's truly too skinny though, Doc?
What's that?
Modern day Celine Dion. She's got something going on. It's not. I think it might be a flesh-eating virus.
But Celine's a Canadian national treasure.
Mm-hmm. Like poutine, but without the taste.
Holy fuck!
Yo, you just saw it, did you?
Holy fuck! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to know context of this. This is like somebody's very scary, controlling grandmother.
I mean, she's only like what, 50 or so. She looks 80.
I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't know how old she is, but good God, she 70s. She looks like she's in her 70s.
Yeah. The ones you're showing are exactly what I'm referring to. I mean, that if that isn't like just left Auschwitz, look, I don't know what it is.
Oh well, she's almost my age. My God, she's like 51 years old. That is not a 51-year-old face. That is some hard goddamn living. Where did it go wrong?
I'm not even sure if meth could do that.
Oof. I think it's the craning neck too. Oh, hey, here's not a or here's a look she should never ever try out again. There's some places where you don't need to go. You know. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, what was the one like little girl who was like online who's like a living skeleton?
Oh, the YouTuber?
Oh, Eugenia.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember seeing pictures being posted of her before.
Yeah, I posted pics of her.
Yeah.
She's gotten some weight back on her.
Yeah. Yeah. That to me was too skinny. Like way too skinny. Like that's if you see somebody like that, you have to. Have you guys seen the boy, the weird little kid? He's like this teenage boy, and he hangs out with like this excessively large man, and he tries to act ghetto and shit. I gotta see if I can find him just so I can show you guys because this kid.
By the way, I posted a picture of the. I guess technically, Celine Dion would be the white Grace Jones, but I think Grace Jones pulled it off a little better.
What? Don't insult Grace Jones like that.
She's a bony thing, man.
Yeah, but never. Well, that's a really bad picture.
Grace Jones she never seemed bony to me, like at least not excessively so to me. Like she always seemed almost muscular. Like she's a really powerful model. Like that's the kind of pictures I always remembered seeing her was just like they read as powerful.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. But God, the teeth in that picture, Jesus, that puts AOC to shame.
Grace Jones got some chompas.
Apparently. Or maybe it's just the contrast.
I mean, that was one of the like first people where I looked at in the realm of celebrity that I thought could conceivably kill me. Just through her psychosis. Snap at any moment.
She was good in the Bond film.
Yeah. She was a very curious choice, but I think it paid. Oh, by the way, good morning to Brad Young. Good morning, Bearman Prophecy. And good morning, Jeremy 06.
Hi, Brad Young. Hi, Bearman Prophecy. Hi, Jeremy 06.
Oh yeah, and Brad Young says he was thinking Denise Richards.
That's who I was thinking of.
And Denise Richards, yeah, she's been naked. I think most all of them have.
You know the best thing Denise Richards ever did?
Was Charlie Sheen?
Absolutely not.
I was gonna say quit acting.
No, it was 30 Rock, where she played herself, but she played dumb herself, which is probably not far from the truth. And she was having protests for dumb celebrities.
See, I never watched 30 Rock.
30 Rock was good. I mean, it's very commie, but it was good nonetheless.
Well, now okay. Now that is definitely a come fuck me look. So we'll go ahead and tweet that. You need some variety in the morning. Or maybe something that just might be fat-tastic.
Oddly enough, also someone in a Bond film.
Yep, she was a Bond girl. Now, Kadan, did you watch any of the James Bond movies?
Some of them, yeah.
I would think that would not pertain to your demographic.
I mean,
Well, I mean, you know, a sexist spy doesn't seem to combine well with liberal hippie. Nah, I'll tell you what, I will post up some pictures of some of the Bond girls of the past.
I would just like to say that Bond films, which I own all of them, are some of my favorite films ever, but I'm done with it now. As soon as Bond became a black woman, nope. Not even going to bother giving it a shot.
I probably will, just because I'm that kind of person. I will actually watch it when it goes to streaming.
Okay, but you're in it for the train wreck.
Yeah, pretty much. Because there's going to be some goddamn sexist shit come out during that. Because even the script writer is a confirmed SJW.
You know, the next Bond could have been it could have been that black guy. What's his name?
Idris Elba.
Yeah, it could have been him. That would have been fine.
That would have been.
It could never have been a gay man, and it could never have been a woman.
Well, why couldn't it have been a gay man?
Because that entirely defeats the purpose of Bond. Bond is a sexist man, a straight sexist man. I mean, Idris Elba could play it because, technically Bond's always white, but he's got the British accent. Yeah, but a black American woman, that's the next Bond. Yeah, no.
Well, here,
she's American?
I believe so. Well, the only time I ever saw her was in that stupid Captain Marvel film, and she had no accent there. So who knows?
Here, I will tweet out a picture of the new female James Bond. Her name is Lashana Lynch.
I don't know names, Doc.
Wait a minute. Let me look her up. Let's see what her country of origin is.
She was Captain America's best friend.
She is a British actress.
Oh, well then she had the accent in that film. But either way, Bond cannot be gay or a woman. Period.
Well, and by the time they got to thinking about Idris Elba just basically said, "I'm too old. I can't play this." And Daniel Craig was too old to play it because he kept busting his ass.
You know who should have got it? Ewan McGregor.
Really?
I think he would have been a fine Bond. Especially, well, maybe not so much now, but 10 years ago, he would have been a great Bond.
Well, and here's the thing. Idris Elba isn't even 50 yet. And I'm sure that Sean Connery and Roger Moore were playing it around that age because he's 46.
I know, but think of it this way, Doc. When Sean Connery and Roger Moore were playing it, there wasn't the same kind of action sequences. You know?
By the way, Roger Moore, best Bond ever.
Well, both of them had their stunt man. So, I mean, there's no reason why they could not. Most of the stuff agreed that they played back then was more car chase kind of shit. Because they could automatically, put a stunt driver in instead.
Brad Young, a black woman named Lynch.
Oh, God. Oh, my. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can understand the angle that some people are playing on this, saying that, well, all the major franchises were set up by males and they're male dominated, so it's about time to have a female. And it's like, no, you're wrong.
This is just like the whole Marvel thing. It's like you want to have these characters with all of these traits that are downtrodden, whatever. That's fine. Make new movies and new franchises about them. Don't Ghostbuster them. Don't do this to James Bond. Don't do this to pre-existing Marvel characters. Create new ones. Let them stand on their own, and they either stand or fall on their own.
Well, and honestly, they've shown they've shown in comic books that when they introduce a female character, most people don't want to hear anything about it. I think the last really successful character, and this goes back quite a while, is She-Hulk.
Well, no, there's something far more recent. Someone that was a very popular character who no one ever talked shit about. Female, Marvel, Black Widow, because it was never brought up as a subject. She simply was what she was.
Well, Widow could never hold a book. She was always good with guest appearances.
You know what though? I'm gonna say, and I'm probably gonna catch flack for this, but I actually liked Domino in the new Deadpool movie.
Oh, I do too. Actually, the concept is hilarious.
Yeah, like she's got what's it? Is it alopecia?
What?
But anyway, I liked her, and I liked the way they wrote her in. You know, she wasn't like she was confident but not cocky.
You're talking about the woman whose superpower was she's always lucky, right?
Yeah.
No, that literally is her mutation. Is she can manipulate luck.
Which by the way, what better superpower is there if you think about it?
Well, and here's the
She
thing.
was able to beat the Hulk before.
Well, and here's the thing. It was not based on color. It was the better actress got that role because, of course, the Domino in the comic books was fucking chalk white.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter because somebody was doing it, and there was never a point where they, based it on her color. So that to me is perfectly acceptable on a recast. I don't think that's going to happen with the female Bond.
Two different things because the Domino, I never read the comic books, and it obviously a very minor character. But there's nothing minor about Bond. Everyone knows who James Bond is. That is iconic as iconic gets, and you can't change that without expecting a huge amount of backlash.
Would you say? And again, I know you're not a big comic book person, but I know you'll know this name. Changing James Bond would to a black woman is like changing Jean Grey from the X-Men to like a gay black man.
I would say that's apt, but I would say a better example would be turning Captain America into a black woman.
I would, if I were you, I would try the opposite. So like say changing Storm into a white South African woman.
Played by Jennifer Lawrence.
She's still technically African. It's just she's white now.
Yeah, never mind that whole Egyptian thing, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, color doesn't really make a difference to me if they can play the role well. But when the script is kind of relying on that color with a wink and a nudge going, look what we did here. Aren't we clever? Aren't we progressive? That's what really starts to fucking tick me off. Well, it's like everybody pitched a bitch with the Fantastic Four movie, the last one that came out, because Johnny Storm was black.
I wish my biggest issue, well, aside from the script, the actual plot that they tore apart and all the fuckery that they did to it. My biggest issue when it came to Johnny Storm being black was that Sue Storm was still white.
Oops.
Yeah, she was adopted so they could explain it away.
No, that's stupid. If you're gonna make him black, make her black too. Make them the actual siblings that they are.
But see, in the dynamics of that, the comic book geeks would go up in arms because it's interracial dating.
Who cares?
Comic geeks.
Cares? If that's no, and that's the thing. Go fuck yourself. Stop it. I get it. You guys want to get super fucking like, hardcore about it. But if if it hadn't been such a shittily written and directed film, like if there wasn't so much of a shitstorm in it, I still would have been pissed because they had left Sue Storm white. And it's just like, don't make her an adopted child. Make them blood related because it's what they're supposed to be anyway. And if you have an issue with interracial, then go fuck yourself. Like, who cares? Then fine, fuck it. Just blackwash the entire cast. Does that make you feel better, you little douches?
Well, I've got to stand up a little bit for Josh Trank, the director of Fanstick 4. Before, like a week before they started to shoot, the movie studio cut 3 major set pieces out. They said, we're cutting your budget, so you can't have these anymore. So it was a scramble because I've read the script that he wanted to shoot, and I definitely would have wanted to see this because it was more of a, well, you know who David Cronenberg is, the director who did Scanners and just The Fly. He's a big body horror guy. And that's what Trank wanted to do. He wanted to make it an exploration in body horror. And there are a couple of scenes where you can see that. Like when Reed's strapped to the table and he's learning that he can stretch. That's the kind of thing that I was thrilled to see another take on that. Oh, and Buzz says he read that Bond is still alive but retired. She's just going to be the new 007. Well, yeah, but still, it's just one of those things that they're essentially spitting on the franchise.
Well, what? And you phrased it wonderfully, Doc. They're spitting on all of these things.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally you can continue on. I know, because I've watched a lot of movies, and back in the early '70s, when independent black filmmakers started making films like The Mac and Shaft and Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song. Movie studios found that, oh, wow, there is an actual audience of black people that like to go see movies about black people. That's completely understandable. But when you shoehorn shit in and try to fit an agenda in with it, you're defeating your own purpose.
Can I just say that as a liberal hippie douche, a lot of the all black movies aimed for black people that I've seen, a lot of them feel really racist.
They are.
I thought you guys are trying to rise above these kinds of stereotypes, and you don't like it, and you're not cool with it. But this is what's cool with you. This is how you're gonna portray yourself. I'm actually kind of okay with. There's what was that movie?
By the way, good morning to Daniel Franklin, TM in the chat.
Hi, Tennessee Marine. But there's a lot of those movies that just feel excessively stereotypically racist, and if that's the deal and that's what you want to live by and that's what you want to be like, yeah, this represents black people. All right, cool. That represents black people. Why you guys get mad when we show you that this is what these are the stereotypes you follow, when you are even claiming these are the stereotypes that you follow? Oh, that's what it was. I loved Tropic Thunder.
Never go full retard.
Oh God, Doc! Please read Brad Young's last thing in the chat.
Hold on, I'm sending Tennessee a link through the Discord.
Okay.
If he wants to. It's there.
If and he wanna.
If and yana. Wait a minute. Who am I looking at?
Brad
Brad
Young.
Young.
Okay, I'm seeing the body horror. And yes, I agree, Dolomite was fun too. Movies are like sex. If you force it, it's not good.
That is a humorous yet profound truth.
It's it's an amazing thing because societally, all the blaxploitation films were exactly the films that they wanted to see.
So I like some of those black exploitation films with that Judy Greer.
Oh, Foxy Brown and Cleopatra Jones.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah,
But I never viewed that as trying to be anything other than just movies. Was there some hidden agenda I was missing on those?
well. It was culturally representational, and usually the bad guys were always white guys,
See, I didn't even notice that.
and that's fine.
I just
fine.
liked her, and I just watched them because I liked the Tarantino movie that she was in.
Yeah, it's it. I still want to smack Quentin Tarantino upside the head, just because he's basically not only pulling dialogue just so he can giggle to himself at night because he makes everybody say the word nigger. A Viable Ninja says Pam Grier's wonky tits. Well, I'm gonna
have to look.
I will post Pam Grier's tits, and like a friend of mine used to say when people used to ask if her tits were real, she's like, "Yeah, they are real, and they are spectacular." I would not kick those wonky tits out of bed for eating crackers. Even if it's got kind of like a Marty Feldman thing going on. But here, let's do it the classy way, so we can have her in black and white.
See, I don't even know about that, but I just found her to be a likable actress.
Yeah. All right. So, real moment right now. I liked the new Power Rangers, except they fucked over my favorite Ranger, which was the Yellow Ranger. I wonder why. Oh, so sorry. But I've always felt like the Power Rangers were probably, at least the American versions, those were probably like the best representation of being able to, I guess, diversify your cast without it feeling like a bunch of stereotypical bullshit.
Okay, well, apparently you have forgotten one.
Which one?
The ultimate representation of all the colors in the rainbow. And I will just no context tweet it. You people already know it's coming, but it's coming.
Spotted or feathered?
You guys can guess in the chat, but hit the link on my Twitter and you'll see the no context tweet. There is the shit. Okay, well, he's kind of got me curious. TM is saying the best tits I've ever seen on screen was the black chick who played in Game of Thrones. I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
She was. I don't know about her tits, but she was an irritating character. I'm glad she got beheaded and dumped over a wall.
Hey, spoiler. I haven't watched a frame of Game of Thrones. So
yeah, well, if you want my advice, Doc, save yourself the time.
Well, now that makes me think of, because Comic-Con, they were supposed to have a Game of Thrones panel, and the showrunners thought they were going to get so much shit that they didn't even bother to show up. They canceled their appearance. Wait a minute, those? I gotta disagree with you. Here, wait. I'll show both her and what's her name, Daenerys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
Daenerys-
ick.
Daenerys.
I'll show them both. I don't know. I can't agree with those boobies. Maybe you're into the athletic thing, Tennessee, but I am not.
Hashtag all tits matter.
Nips out for Harambe.
But not goofy big.
You mean like the like you're okay with the pepperoni pizza nipples, but not the ones that look like pancakes. The pancake
I
areolas.
think he was talking about the breast as a whole.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Where's it at? Okay, here you go. And here's one for the guys, because we haven't done any naked male stars. So here, try that one on for size.
Oh, see, Daenerys' nipples even look weird, just like the rest of her. Talentless hack of an actress.
I can't get behind like the whole thing when it comes to people like wanting to jack off to Daenerys just because she's got such a baby face to me.
Well, she does have a pretty mouth.
She also
Yeah,
lacks.
but so does the child Ariana Grande. Like the little baby thought she's got herself those big fucking lips.
Well, yeah. Some may say like Jennifer Lawrence lips
No, that's her guts, not her lips.
without the goo.
See, the difference between Jennifer Lawrence's lips and Ariana Grande's lips, to me, is that at the very least, Jennifer Lawrence can look like an adult woman.
I'm having a hard time. Oh, okay. I'll tweet Ariana Grande. Wasn't she the one like licking donuts and shit in a donut shop
I don't know.
when the guy wasn't
I
watching?
just know she's a little baby thought, and she sings some songs, and I like some of her songs. I'm not gonna lie, but she looks 14.
Yeah, I could see where she would get ahead in Hollywood. Wasn't she a Disney kid?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Disney kid success rate as far as making it into later adulthood is somewhere around 10%.
Well, you got Justin Timberlake, so
He falls into 10%.
he did well.
Well, and going back to the old Disney system, Kurt Russell did well. He came out relatively well adjusted. And you know, I'm sure that back in those days that it's not that it's not localized to the 21st century, that they were passing little kids around like a fucking joint.
Weren't both Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera Disney kids?
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, even though Britney got a little sloppy sometimes in life, I think you'd have to call them successes too.
Not in adult life anymore. I mean, they're.
I don't know. When you make the better part of $1 billion in your youth, you don't really have to do much in your adulthood.
That's if you get to keep that money, you know.
I'm trying to think. What's the other one that was on the Disney Channel? Her name began with an A. God damn it. Amanda
Another
Bynes.
baby thing? She wasn't on Disney Channel.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she was Nickelodeon.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, kind of the same system though, don't you think?
Similar system, yeah.
Oh. She looks a whole lot different in court.
Do you have any mug shots?
This one looks like she's standing before an adjudicator, but let's see if I can find a mugshot.
Who are we talking about, by the way?
Amanda Bynes. Yeah, she did some fucked up shit. Oh. Yeah, now she's like a chain smoking overweight fiend. Oh yeah, here's a lovely picture of her in court, because she kind of started shaving her head, which seems like a theme when you have a breakdown and you're a child star. She's wearing this god awful Courtney Love wig. No, that's not Amanda Bynes. Wait a minute. I guess a couple of them could be Amanda Bynes, but I know the ones on the right side are Lindsay Lohan mugshots. Oh, hey, yeah, there's another one.
Oh, Lindsay Lohan. What a waste of good looks.
That is an example of how drugs can haggard you very quickly.
Well, to be fair in her defense, I don't think she did anything drug-wise halfway. I'm pretty sure that bitch could have outdrank me.
So I'm just gonna point out like a common theme with the names of the celebrities that we've talked about that have all like gotten their lives fucked over from being child stars. Where they kind of like fuck themselves in their adulthood. One common thing I've noticed, it's all female.
That's because the males usually drop off the face of the earth or kill themselves.
The bitches just go crazy.
Okay, wait a minute. Tennessee has sent me the perfect tits and Discord. See, I don't keep it up. I just like drop the link and run away like it's a firework. Wait, who is that?
By the way, Doc, who is Crazy Hair? On the tweet you sent out, Crazy Hair.
That's Amanda Bynes in court.
I don't know what she looks like normally, but good God.
Yeah, she got that for trying to beat up a car. I don't know.
Was it before?
Well, huh?
Oh, I was just gonna ask. Was that before or after she'd apparently like tweeted to Drake to destroy her vagina or something like that?
It might have been in the midst of it. Cause she went fucking off the rails like hard and fast. And I don't know who this model is though, Tennessee. Who is that? I know Context tweeted it, so if anybody can tell me.
I'm gonna agree with Tennessee. That's a damn good looking woman.
Roxy Revolution. I have not heard of her before. I will admit she has nice chesticles. I'm more of a booty fan. Always have been. That's what happens when you're raised in your formative years in the projects. Wait, are those? I don't know. Okay, I need some ones or twos in the chat. I will no context tweet another picture of her. But I could swear that kind of looks like a boob job. You can tell me if it's not. But that kind of looks like the picture I just tweeted from Suicide Girls. It kind of looks like that's a boob job.
She has her arms up. How can you tell?
No, I just tweeted another one. Just the way that they lay, it seems like a boob job.
Let me see.
Oh, she had to ruin it all with piercings. Gross.
Well, she also has a vag tattoo. What do you call that? It's not a tramp stamp when it's in front, but what do you call that? I do not know.
Yeah, those.
Those look manufactured.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you see, if piercings didn't ruin it, what Tennessee just said would have. A stoner hippie model who does advertising for CBD oils and stuff. Ugh, gross.
you got to make your money somehow. See, that's the thing. I think that modern society doesn't understand, and that's guys can't sell their bodies as effectively as women can and make better money. I'm bitter about that.
Brad Pitt good and so can Thor.
Exceptions, not the rule.
True.
I mean, good God. Tune into any chatterbait. They're all shapes and sizes, but as long as there's a JJ hanging out, then they're gonna get watchers. Unless it's hardcore.
I hope that was a joke.
Yeah. Although we have invited. What, cat? No. Fuck off. No, both of you fuck off. This is not a time to join a Greek chorus. Good God. Hey, Kadant.
Yeah.
You want a cat?
Yeah.
You want two of them?
Yeah.
They're and when they curl up and sleep together, it's kind of like a little yin yang, since one's black and one's white. I don't think wifey planned it that way. Yeah, I don't know. I guess she's cute, but if I saw her in a strip club, I certainly wouldn't trust her with my car keys. But yeah, I'm gonna go on the record saying that's a boob job. Kadant, boob job?
For the chick that the picture from before?
Yeah, with the tattoo
Or is it a
sleeve.
new one?
It's the same one.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying boob job.
Addie?
Yeah, based on your second picture, yeah, they're definitely too perky.
I mean, I've gone out with women who had them perky, but they were like 18.
No. It's not even just perky, because perky can be a thing, but their round shape, that's kind of the giveaway. They're just the roundness that they are. That's not,
Well,
a thing.
okay, I kind of cheated because I saw this picture too. Let me do this tweet. She's laying on her back. That is a dead giveaway. To me, anyway. And every time I pull up my Twitter, God, man, the whole thing is filled with tits.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they don't go off to any side. They that's some hard silicone there.
Yeah, now I've been with women where they're firm, but not gravity defying. Yeah, you could always tell when they lay on their backs. I wonder if that's the kind of boob job where they went up through her belly button. Wow, we have silenced everyone now.
Where's the penis, Doc? Where's the penis?
You want me to put a picture of Michael Fassbender up?
No, not really.
How about a naked Brad Pitt? That would be disappointing.
I was just joking.
Oh no, you gone done did it. Okay, here's Brad in 1995, where they caught him sunbathing. There we go. Although, I got to do this one too. Colin Farrell looks like he's got an angry penis. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. That's
I don't know. Brad, his looks friendly enough.
Yeah, Brad's is more kind of like, hey, how you doing? Colin Farrell's looks more like he's pointing an accusatory finger at you.
Well, he's got a weird bend.
I'm strangling you now, Cat. No, you have to stop making sounds as I'm strangling you. God, Jesus. So, okay, there's your chat. There's your daily dose of penis.
How you still have a Twitter is beyond me, by the way.
You know what? I followed the same rule. As the bar was set when I watched on Twitter Charlotte Sartre lick a prolapsed anus. I have never put anything out that's that bad.
So that was your inspiration?
Yeah, that's my bar. That's where the bar is set.
Well, I guess to be fair, from everything I've seen, especially since I subbed to SMG, pornography is apparently not a big deal for Twitter.
No, not at all. I mean, he's...
Although I gotta say, if you say the word retard, you're going to be banned for at least 12 hours. Found that out recently.
What if you completely misspell the word?
Well, next time I'm spelling it weetod. But, well, make of that what you will.
Well, I posted the one thing. It's one of the shirts that I have in my TeePublic store that says "We Tall Dead," and they didn't kick me for that. They did kick me though for putting Music Man Mike's head on Buffalo Bill when he was doing the tuck dance. And I think I think that's gender bias.
Goddamn racists.
Why can't you tuck? Okay, I'm going to have to go to another page because, good God, there are people out there who really like to Photoshop Brad Pitt naked and having sex with men.
Ooh, now I'm intrigued.
You can find those on your own, goddammit. Because they're bad Photoshops. They're saying, yeah, Brad Pitt was in Playgirl. Well, you know, the one who started that, I think, celebrities doing the pinups was oh shit.
Are you talking about the disgusting picture of God? What's his name? Smokey and the Bandit.
Burt Reynolds, yeah.
Oh God, it was like a watch. It was like looking at a big fur ball. Is what it was.
Oh, he is a big hairy hedgehog.
Not anymore.
He still could technically be furry. It's just that he doesn't get any sun where he's at. Wait a minute.
He's lying with the flying squirrels now.
Didn't Axl Rose pose in Playgirl too?
I don't know, but if he did anyone want to look? Yeah.
And they called him that cosmopolitan man. Okay, here's everybody. Here's a nice furry Burt Reynolds, just for you.
Well, I'm not looking, so.
Sam and Frodo love pics. No, Brad, I would not go searching for that.
And Brad, thankfully, I was not alive in the 70s. This is not my thing. It's gross.
I saw the Alice in Wonderland porn back in the day, and that was really depressing. Because it didn't look like guys were trying to get hard during the movie. It's just like, oh, okay, you guys are going to give me $100 to show my dick? All right, I don't care. You know, they let's just say that the casting director didn't go for size. Which I guess is okay. Maybe that's body reassuring. And good morning to Tyro.
Oh, good God, Doc! Are you trying to turn me straight? What the hell's going on here?
What, Bert?
Yes. Just
God. You know, he was the first guy that I ever knew of that rocked the porn stash before I knew it was a porn stash.
He apparently he rocked the all body porn stash.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of like a safety feature. Before they had airbags, they just had, you know, the other side of the Velcro. So he'd drive shirtless. And he'd just stick in place instead of being knocked all over. What? Paul Stanley posed naked? No, I don't want to see that. There have been theories going around for a long time that that Paul Stanley is actually gay. I don't know if he is.
Mm.
I don't want to know. Wait, the lead singer posed for Typo Negative? Posed? Ah! They have photos of Keith Richards nude. No.
Look, Doc, if you insist on sending out gay porn, Thor. Do Thor.
I was gonna say there's. We'll just call Blue, and she can hook you up.
Well, she does send the best. Not gonna lie.
Because she has that discerning taste. Really? Constantly. 2 days of this. And they're not allowed in the bedroom, right? So when I shut the door, the cats will sit there. If it's not like the normal time that I go to bed, they will sit there and meow for like 30. What? Fuck
Hey.
off.
I got a crazy idea for you, Doc.
What?
Pet them.
I do, and they keep meowing because they get jealous if I'm not using both hands to pet them at the exact same time.
They have you trained well, don't they?
They are like an old couple, just bitching at each other, jibber jabbering. Kadun, did you leave us again? She went mute again. Okay, that's Colin posted a picture of Kimberly from the Power Rangers, the Pink Power Ranger. Yeah, that's just teasing. That's not naked. Duh. Wait a minute, is that? Apparently that is. Okay, here. I will actually do a no context reply, Colin. There you go. There's Kimberly's titties. You're welcome. Or what's her name? Amy Jo Johnson.
Oh my god, we have Power Ranger porn now. It's just not right.
Oh, that's here we go. There's a nice full on nude for you, but I can't imagine anybody and this may sound sexist, but I can't imagine any female in Hollywood that hasn't tried to do nudity to get ahead. Because that's kind of a bargaining chip.
I can give you one. Amy Schumer.
Yeah, but she just showed her titties recently.
Ugh, God, that must have been a mess.
Oh, don't believe me? Let me show you.
No, don't. If I wanted to see Miss Piggy, I would watch the Muppets.
Well, she had been posting on what was it, Instagram? Pictures when she was pregnant. And she did that GQ Star Wars layout where, you know, it was covering nips and stuff, but it was still nudity.
Your Power Ranger picture?
Yeah.
That was Spank Bank material for Tyro, of course, based on what he's just said. Like in the past.
Yeah, in the past.
I mean, I don't know about the present, but in the past.
That's weird. It's not showing the. I'm sure somebody had to have screen capped that somewhere. Really? Nobody? Yeah, I know they did that one movie. What is it? Snatched, with her and Goldie Hawn.
Brad Young is defending her tits.
Well, I will. I will pull that picture, Brad Young, and we will decide by tribunal.
I mean, Brad, you're not kidding when you said you're not too picky, because just hungry, hungry hippo.
I kind of like women who have some meat on them. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not.
Amy Schumer looks like she downed a bison and ate the entire thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna work this one. I'm not gonna work the play button on it because I don't want to see it live. But let's do that. I'm sure it exists someplace else, but I just don't want to look for it. And I really need to get Matt Jarbo out of my...
God. Talk about water buffaloes.
Yeah, there's an Amy Schumer titty. So, I'd apologize, but I have...
Morbid curiosity forces me to look.
Yeah, she got them pepperoni nipples.
Well, I mean, she was already fat then, but that was 100 pounds ago.
Yeah, oh, wait a minute, let's see. Yeah. I don't think anybody be spanking to that. There you go. Can't believe I'm doing a part 2 on Amy Schumer's nipple.
I can't believe I'm on a straight porn stream. What's going on here?
This will definitively keep you gay. So you're welcome.
Doc, you're confusing me. You turned me straight with Burt Reynolds, and now this.
I just want you to be comfortable in your own body.
Well, you've made me uncomfortable with pretty much everyone else's bodies.
I'm just glad. Have you ever seen the movie Nymphomaniac or Nymphomaniac 2?
No. Was that a porn? I'm assuming that was a porn.
No. But they did have real simulated sex. That's what they were saying. What's his name? Shia LaBeouf was in it, and they were touting how brave he was to do these sex scenes, and it came to be that they found out he was using a stunt cock.
a stunt cock.
Yeah, stunt cock.
Doc, all I can say is you've led a very interesting life.
I watch too many movies. I got too much damn time on my hands.
And now you're actually getting porn requests.
Am I? Wait a minute, let's see. Amy Schumer has decent boobs. Yeah, I guess, technically.
No, what I was referring to is Brad Young has requested Britney Spears.
No, there's a porn out there that they say is Britney Spears. But I'm gonna say probably not. It's well, I'm let's see, wait a minute. I know there was. Really? That's the nude that you have. She's getting out of a car and somebody takes like an up the skirt shot on her.
Oh, that reminds me. You know who was hot back in the day?
Hmm.
Paris Hilton.
Well, I will say Paris Hilton can suck a mean penis. She had that ability. Yeah, there's really.
Well, how often can you get your dick sucked by a billionaire?
No, that's true. I would have to say probably not. Yeah, no, I never had that on my perversion list. To be blown by an overtly wealthy woman.
I've never thought about it, but I wouldn't say no.
Um, fuck, I don't know what's going on. Okay, all right. You want to? This is okay. I don't know if you'll like these, but these are Britney Spears titties. There you go. Enjoy it. She's done a lot with pasties. Wait a minute, supposedly there's a Shakira porn? No, I don't accept it. Because
Yeah, those are very normal.
come here.
Hell of a lot more normal than the rest of her.
Yeah, those are normal boobs. Are you happy now? Like
She still manages to pull off the crazy look though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that the expression she has in that picture is, okay, let me finish sucking off this last sailor and we can go.
See, I would disagree with you, Doc. I would say the expression on her face in that picture is, "Oh God," and then the personality is coming to the forefront.
Where's that voice in my head coming from? Yeah.
The many faces of Britney.
Yeah, there's supposedly one of her out on the internet giving head to somebody, but you know, and Tennessee says I wouldn't stick a toe in that hoe.
Notice though, he had nothing to say about Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton has like kind of an unbridled joy when it comes to cum shots, though. I mean, seriously, and because she did like 2 porns, and it's so funny. She could have marketed herself like Kim Kardashian, but then again, I guess she really didn't need the money at that point.
Didn't Kim Kardashian used to work for her?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't really follow this trashy shit too much, but I believe wasn't Kim Kardashian like one of her assistants back in the day?
I do not know.
Regardless, let me just say, as far as Kim Kardashian goes, she's deformed. Like, she should be collecting some kind of welfare for that ass.
I just became disappointed because they were talking about she had booty injections to make her butt bigger. You know, don't mess with what nature gave you.
Just gross. It's gross if it's real. It's worse if you purposely did that to yourself. It's just yuck.
Well, but Ray J didn't mind.
Who? What?
That's the one that she did the porn with. The decidedly low tier level rapper.
And you don't know.
Really?
I will say that one sister of hers though does seem to look really good.
I'm gonna guess since you don't like big women, you're not talking about Chloe.
I'm talking about the one who isn't deformed. I think she's a Jenner. Kylie Jenner, is that her name?
Yeah, Kylie Jenner's done nudes too.
She is, for what I've seen at least, and I haven't looked closely, she seems to be really good looking.
I
And
can't.
of course, Doc to the rescue with nudes.
I can't say. I think I'll be honest with you. I think she has had some quite a bit of cosmetic work.
Isn't she the one that's supposedly a billionaire now, based upon her what was it, perfume or makeup sales or something?
I don't know. Yeah, that's not the realms in which I dwell. I know that Kylie, when I think it was I think it was Kim Kardashian, when she posted a nude selfie, that Kylie did the exact same one. To apparently make fun of her.
Oh, they're not like great friends or something, or
I'm guessing not. Well, that's weird. The only ones I'm finding are Black Bard.
hey, don't steal my gimmick.
Yeah, I was gonna say. No, but they're Hollywood. They have no respect. Oh, let's see here. Do that one. Oh, okay. I guess this isn't the one. Ugh, there's Kaylee Cuoco. No, thank you. Because that looks like 10 pounds of crazy in a 5-pound bag.
Ooh, I could make a joke about so many YouTubers based on that, but I'm not going to. Tara.
What? Who the hell is this? Why did you bring me to that page? Anastasia Karinikolau. No idea. Yeah, no. Then again, when you have to put the tagline, Kylie Jenner, nude and sexy. No. I really dislike people who put those little fucking filters on their pictures.
Oh, you don't like ears on humans?
Oh, the rabbit ears. Okay, wait a minute. I have to just do this one. This is a Kylie. I'm still trying to figure out. I probably will never. But this is apparently some version of sexy. Like a crippled dominatrix in a gold wheelchair.
That was oddly specific.
There's a joke there to be had.
Oh, and now I know why. No. That's Kylie Jenner. She must not be the one I thought of, because her lips are profane and not in a hot way.
Well, let's see. Joke's up and running. I can Ah, somebody put his face on a John Wayne Gacy picture. Okay, I'm going to try to resurrect Kadant. Bear with me here for a second. Well, if I punch the keys hard enough, it doesn't sound like dead air.
I'm not very good extemporaneously. I'm sorry.
No, I'm a tad bit tired.
Well, yeah. I do hope you resurrect Kadant because I'm on my last moments. So
Yeah, if I don't see her come around in a cigarette, then yeah, we're gonna have to sign off without her. Because kids, if you ever need to measure time, use tobacco. Cigarettes are good time measurement. I remember I did some security guard work in the 90s, and the building that I was in caught fire. It was because they thought it was going to be a smart idea to put box fans up in the ceiling to try to cool the electrical cables in their computer room, when all it did was cause the cords to melt and catch fire. But I remember I had run my rounds, and I was sitting there. There was like a little atrium type cafe in the front of the building, and that's where I would sit because I could smoke there. And I was drawing a picture, and I just lit my cigarette and I set it down. I drew a couple lines, and then I just was bored, and I watched the cigarette smoke as it rose. And when I looked up and followed it all the way up to the ceiling, there was smoke. And or no, when I was getting finished with the cigarette, looking at my smoke, and followed up, and there was smoke with the ceiling, and the firemen were like, "Oh, that fire must have been burning for a long time," and I was like, "I don't know, but it only took like I ran my rounds, and then 7 minutes later, I saw smoke." Oh, well, that can't happen. And why are you saying 7 minutes? And I was like, "Oh, that's usually the length of time it takes to smoke a 100. Unless you just let it sit in the tray and burn away, then you got like 10 minutes. And they kind of looked at me like, you know, what are you, a Marlboro mathematician? All right, awesome. Both of them are asleep, but they're both laying back behind my chair. So I'm going to have to roll over them. Wow, that's cool. They just got tired.
I assume you're referring to cats.
Yeah.
Not co-hosts.
Yeah. And there's semi-recent Brittany boobies. Well, good for you, Brittany. Show off your breasts. Yeah, well, once again, Paris Hilton falls under the sandwich philosophy. I'd rather feed her a sandwich than fuck her.
No, Paris Hilton just isn't fat, unlike the rest of them.
She's bony. I don't know.
Not like Eugenia Cooney or whatever it is.
Well, considering where she was, she looks good now. She looks better than she did. I mean, of course, that probably kills her rental business during Halloween as a skeleton. But
Pretty sure that territory has been taken over by Celine Dion.
Oh,
Because, for fuck's sake, if she's not the crypt keeper, I've never seen one.
well, and her being in her what was it, early 50s?
51, you said.
Holy fuck! Yeah, that's a bad look, chick. And I'm not gonna guess that she has problems with anorexia. I know she's got problems with anorexia.
I think she might have anorexia and bulimia and a meth habit and, I don't know, crack. I don't even know how many different things can make you look like that.
Well, her nipples are innies. For God's sake. Okay, I got a feeling. Let me just check and see if I got a DM back from Kadan. I am not seeing anything back from Kadan. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to close this out for the evening. I hope you fell asleep, and if not, I hope you're going to go to sleep very soon. I'll ask if you have anything to shill.
I have nothing to shill, Doc. I'll only say that if you follow my channel to any degree, you're wasting your time.
Yeah, but you'll get the occasional random stream in, which works for me.
Oh no! I'm not talking about lack of content. I'm talking about content. If you watch that shit, you're wasting your time.
But people like yourself, many of them out there, they love the dramas.
Me, I hate drama. I'm totally the anti. can't even finish.
Yeah, you can't do it with a straight face.
No.
It was a very limited guest list for this evening, but definitely thanks go out to Trippy Poop and of course Sir Adamantine. If you guys are looking to catch up on the No Context tweets, of course, my links are listed down below. Kadan's links are down there as well, her Twitter and her YouTube's. And we have to congratulate. I don't have any like bell ringing music. But well, here, let's see if I can do this. I can play this nice and slow.
Not about to squeeze a cat, are you?
No. And with that, we would like to welcome a viable ninja into the Hall of the Immortals. As now, the 9th day, the 9th show has been completed. So congratulations to you, and it'll take me a day to change the graphic. But we appreciate you. And of course, we appreciate everybody who has come out this evening. Not only to be on the stream, but of course, it's important to have the people in the chat, because you are what helps push the show along and helps to make it definitely livelier for myself. So, for my mystical, magical, malevolent, maleficent, and masterful co-host Kadan and myself, Doc Griffin, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this evening. And if you would please do me one favor and leave the money on the dresser. Good night.